Aha! Hello, everybody! I'm sitting there going, have I gone live? Yes. Yes, in fact, I have gone live. And I remembered to unmute myself. Woohoo! Alright, chat. Holy cow. Thank you to Luke and Metallica Kind for immediately gifting us some memberships today. Thank you so very, very much. Black Amura? Amura? Hopefully I said your name correctly. And Ricky Kamiox? Hopefully I said that name correctly as well. Welcome to the Hobby Night Legion. It's lovely to have you part of our community. We are back playing some Rogue Trader today. Originally, Chaos Cultist and I had wanted to play some Monster Hunter today because it came out today, and it's co-op. However,
I'm gonna see how long compiling these shaders takes.
Yes, because we went on Steam this morning to sort of start prepping ourselves for it, and we were looking at reviews, and we were like, oh boy. The game is actually getting great reviews. The optimization is what's not getting reviewed well. And so, because we want to do it on stream, that made us a little bit concerned. So, we're going to stick with Rogue Trader for today. I hope that Monster Hunter doesn't take too long to get fully optimized, all the shaders get done, GeForce gets their driver updates and all of that. All of that stuff would be great to have happen very quickly, because I would love to start playing Monster Hunter this weekend, if not at minimum on Monday. I know we have a little bit of a busy weekend because we do have a stream with Meg that will be happening on Sunday. Not here. It's going to be happening elsewhere. But I'm very excited for that. But in the meantime, I'm going to pet my cat. Grr, he says. And we are going to continue on our way. To everybody who is in chat, Gordon and Fabrizio, and I think Metallica Kind, you might still be in chat. I'm not 100% sure. And Luke, if you're in chat, lovely to see you guys all here. To everybody who's lurking, it's lovely to see you guys as well. Let's see, what were we doing? We just dealt with Kabbalah. And we need to finish dealing with Kabbalah because she, in order to help her overcome her doubt, the Lord Captain must get inside her troubled mind. Only a powerful guide, a psyker from the Astropathic Choir. I really feel like I could ask Yerlit for help with this, but it's fine. So let's go to the Astropathic Choir, because we absolutely want to aid our darling Kabbalah in not losing her mind and having her die, because that's... Oh, guys, give me 1 second before we continue this. I am waiting on a call, and I'm getting it now, so give me 1 sec.
Answer the phone. She'll be back in a moment, folks. She's actually on the call with local Humane Society because we want to do a discussion, do a fundraiser with them later this year. So that's all the phone call is about. Nothing major. We'll be right back.
goodness. Okay. Sorry for that being a little while, but I have extremely good news. We are going to be able to do a fantastic fundraiser, I think, on behalf of Jack for our local Humane Society. I am getting stuff set up. I am going to go meet with my Humane Society in the next week and a half or so. I will have more details for you guys in the near future about it, but know that that is something that I'm working on, and I appreciate your guys' patience while I took care of that. I'm so sorry it ended up overlapping. The woman I'm working with is an absolute delight, but this is not her full-time job, so she's having to squeeze things in between her full-time gig, and I'm like, I get that, girl. I totally understand. So I apologize for overlapping with the stream, but it's extremely important to me that we honor Jack and also continue to help more pets find homes and being able to live long, happy lives just like Jack was. So, I am iconoclastic in IRL. It's true. It's why I'm playing iconoclastic in this game. Now, speaking of our game, Kabbalah's having a little bit of a stressful time. Oh boy. So let's go to our Astropathic Chapel and see what we can do. Can I even bring her? We'll definitely not bring... Abelard is stuck at 20... I haven't leveled him up since level 27. Oh, Abelard, I'm so sorry. Kabbalah, you're coming with me? Because I think you have to? Jai, you're also leaving this party. I apologize. Why is Mirazai level 39? Oh, I kind of want... Well, I'm going to bring... Cassia, I think. We had Adira is really up to date because we just had to take her on a little trip because we did her side quest. Hello, Joseph. It's lovely to see you in chat, my friend. All right. But yes, I thank you guys so much for your patience. All right, let's get Cassia leveled real quick. It shouldn't be too much. Yeah, she just has 3 little things, which one of them is literally the just increasing her AP. Now, she actually can... Okay, we're going to give her that, and then I'm going to make her lore... Apparently she knows a lot about lore warp. We'll go up her lore warp then. And then... Ooh. We'll do lasting oh, maybe I should do March. Do I have a lot that grants movement points? Not really. Whenever an officer's ability grants action points to an ally... You know what? No respite. That is actually really nice. So we'll do that. She can't do warp lore anymore, so we'll just up her awareness. Alright. Cassia is done. Let's talk to our choir master. Hello, Zachary. I need you to do other sort of crazy things. Oh. As you approach, the choir master's blindfold lights up with a bluish glow. Your ladyship seldom comes here without a reason. How can I be of service to you today? How are the ghosts, Wise? The choir master looks away, embarrassed. The mistakes of the past no longer haunt me. Not in my dreams or in reality, but I still remember. I remember every single one of them. Can you put me in a trance with Kabbalah? I need to go inside her mind. A synchronized trance is a complex telepathic practice. Things can go awry unless both participants trust each other and have a strong spiritual connection. However, I can sense that you do. I would be honored to be your guide during the ritual, Lord Captain. But remember, it is easy to get lost in another person's thoughts, and the fears of others house the fears of others house monsters. I am prepared to take the risk. Put us in a trance. May the God Emperor aid you, Lord Captain. Oh, thanks, Weiss. I appreciate it, bud. I'm sure he'll aid me immensely. Ah, cool. She's very chill with this. Hello, Alex. It's lovely to see you. Luke, that does make sense. He is my newest character. So he might have just been leveled up. Ooh, storybook mode. What the fuck why are people going into that blazing inferno of a door? Okay, let's read. Kronus Expanse, Von Valencia flagship. Material, the Book of the Dead, the Holy Scripture of the Cult of the Bloodspun Web. Author, unknown. Ahem. Hum. Oh, thank you, Alex. I really appreciate it. What's Kabbalah gonna do? Say no? I mean, I guess she could. She could just be like, end me, send me to the Emperor. It is what I want. She could just do that. I mean, I guess, but... A shackled mind cannot comprehend the wisdom contained herein. Therefore, repeat. He is death. Release your breath with each word. Cleanse your thoughts. He is death. Truth lies in death. Free your soul from the body's cage. Become nothing. He is death. Now that your heartbeat is a perfect line, and your vision is shrouded in dusk, you have almost reached a state of purity and balance. Heed. No human will see death before their time. That is the delusion of the living. Heed. To which we say, a strong spirit can travel there and make the journey back. Heed the tale of the great Daemon Angela, who descended into the kingdom of the dead to retrieve her shadow. He is death. Birth and death are one. We are snatched from a place of warmth and sent blood-covered into an unfamiliar world. Dying is the same. The Daemon, too, learned this as she opened her eyes and found herself on the lower decks, lying in a cold coffin. She beheld her ship, drifting through nothingness, as adamantine giant's corpse, a skeleton moaning from the winds of entropy. A tempest of rust was gnawing at its plasteel bones and twisting its vein-like cables, while machine oil oozed down its bulkheads like a lymph. Like lymph? Had the Daemon been alone, she would have lost her way inside the ship's mangled bowels, but a guide reached out a hand to her. The spirit world of old Veni Zachary, who loyally followed the Daemon to the other side. Oh, okay, so Zachary came with me. Struck the first blow, aimed for the weak spot. What? Trust in her nimbleness and tried the spirit of old... So my hands being banished the monster with a fervent prayer from the Emperor. What? Why? Veni Zachary? Isn't this not... Zachary Weiss is, I thought, my psyker. Okay, I could do an awareness check. Thankfully, I have 100% on all of these. I'm gonna... banish the monster? Oh my gosh, Alex, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Thank you so very, very much. Welcome to the following people who are now members. Mike B, Rogue Sarge, William Rosmer, Taylor, and Stephen Hubler. Thank you so much, Alex. I really, really appreciate the 5 gifted subs. That is, or not subs, gifted memberships. Thank you so, so very, very much. Very appreciative. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should do like an awareness or a lore Imperium? I don't feel like we should... Should I just... Oh, I guess I could slip past the monster. You know what? We'll banish... I think we should banish the monster with a fervent prayer. The beast prostrates itself and begins to tear its own body apart. For words of true faith pacify even the worst of evils with a sense of shame and self-loathing. And a card of his tarot appears in the Daemon's hand. It was the God Emperor, and the first doubt was dispelled. He is death. He is death. I feel like I literally am dealing with a death cult right now, so I literally am dealing with a cult, but I feel very Mandalorian in a weird way with all of this. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much, Alex, genuinely. It means a lot to me. Alright, Veni Zachary led the Daemon out of the hot furnace. Okay, so I guess I wasn't dealing with Zachary, I was dealing with some other entity that appeared to be there. Are we ushering the people in the, like, are all of these people going to their doom? Are they being consumed by the Emperor? Is that what's happening? Like, they're walking into a fiery abyss. Benny Zachary led the Damen out of the hot furnace of the crematorium, and they walked past long columns of the dead. Frayed was their attire, their bones scraped against their augmetics and scratched their decrepit flesh. They were moaning sorrowfully, and the sounds made memory fade away. The Damen saw that the dead were carrying an ark, and inside the ark was a thing. A lost child cocooned in silk, shedding crimson tears for the unknown. The unliving carried her as a servant would carry their lady. The loudly lamented their fate. Such is a blade mired with brooding over a lost past. A helpless child paralyzed by regret. Lest she sink into the soft rot of their wails and perish, the Damen I kind of want to speak softly to the lost child. Press onward, pushing the dead away with her strong arms. Spoke gently to the lost child, sternly ordered the apparition to vanish. I'm going to speak gently to the lost child. And the lost child's tears were dried, and with a meek sigh she returned to nothingness. For mercy, too, can be the blade that brings peace. And a card of his tarot appeared in the Damen's hand. It was the star, and the second doubt was dispelled. He is death. He is death. Do you think that's what I thought? I was like, I think this might be a doorway to the Golden Throne. I mean, I guess listen, okay, like, are they actually going willingly? Do the unsanctioned psychers go willingly to the embrace of the Emperor? Or are they forced there by the Inquisition? This is the questions we must ask ourselves. My iconoclastic self believes that they're forced. Alex, thank you so much for the 200 kroner donation. You are so welcome. Here's something for yourself, doll. Please don't send the Marines after me. Don't worry, I will be sending no one after you, Alex. Except for maybe sexy ladies. If I could send sexy ladies to you, I would do that, because I feel like everybody should have a nice, sexy lady in their lap at the moment. I just feel like it would make everybody's lives a little bit nicer. But I don't have that power, sadly. Slanesh did not grant me the ability to summon demons of sexy ladies to people. Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe summoning demons is not the best idea. Have we learned nothing from the Empire? From the Emperor of Mankind? Have we learned nothing by playing this game? The answer is yes. The answer is just yes. Except how to read better. We've gotten a little bit better at reading, chat. That is definitely... sounds like a Lancaster city center on a Saturday. It does. Alright, he is deaf. And the old Benny led the Damen to the upper decks, and the Damen entered into the officers' chambers. A web of veins adorned the walls, entangling the precious trophies. The statues were bound in intertwining sinews. And high upon... just literally lost my train of, like, where I was in my... And high upon the balcony, sorry, I completely lost where I was in that sentence. And high upon the balcony, the dismembering judge wailed as he attempted to reassemble himself with his pale hands. But his movements merely tightened the tangles of flesh, turning the chamber into a snare. Such is a blade tangled and trapped in misunderstood teachings. A hapless creature that does not know its place in the world. I am trying to dominate the Drakari, you're right. I didn't learn anything. Or did I learn much, and I'm just using their own tricks against them? I haven't actually talked to Mirazai in a little bit, so you know you're absolutely right. In order to continue her journey, the Damen helped the judge by returning each of his organs to the proper place. Oh, the precious trophies that are strung about are his organs? Attack the obstacle of flesh in her path, tearing it apart and destroying it. Study the tangled flesh for secret signs that would show her the way. logic it. And the judge became whole again, and regained his comprehension of the world. For he who is wise can make whole what is broken. And a card of his tarot appeared in the Damon's hand. It was the rogue traitor, and the third doubt was dispelled. He is death. He is death. Man, isn't that great, just having your organs strewn about wherever willy-nilly? Maybe that's what Nottingham does look like to them. The flagship's bridge was draped in skulls and webs. The pale souls of the dead flocked to the foot of the throne, upon which sat the undying emperor. Okay, that is pretty cool. I do love... That's the most upright I think I've ever seen him. Look at this cool drawing. Oh, never mind. Let's see, where was I? The pale souls of the dead flocked to the foot of the throne upon which sat the undying emperor, the protector of mankind. May his praises be innumerable. Starlight shone coldly in the eyes of his skull, and the galaxy rested in his mighty hand. The Daemon approached his throne and... Whoa, we're definitely not doing that. I'm gonna go down on one knee and offer him a prayer. I think that's the most appropriate thing. I mean, if I literally walked into a room and saw this drawing of the Emperor on his golden throne, which I think looks pretty sick, and I was like, yo, fuck, oh my god, the Emperor, I would definitely drop to one knee and offer him a prayer. The Undying One heeded the words spoken to him and lowered his brow of bone, acknowledging that he had heard the prayer, as he had heard the Daemon's other prayers before. Then the Undying One spoke, and these words, I'm about to fucking be spoken to by the God Emperor? Oh my god, that's so cool. And these words are to be preserved in your heart as the greatest of prayers, for they sprang from the source that was and is the holiest of all things. I know you, Daemon. I know your heart, and the softness that dwells within it. Many who were due to pass on to me remained alive as your heart willed. But I am not angered, oh thank God, for they will pass on to me in the end. The Undying Emperor, may his praises be innumerable, said no more, and it was the Daemon's turn to speak. And speak the Daemon did, saying that she had come to find her shadow and rescue her. The skeletal fingers stirred, and the Daemon's shadow loomed out of the darkness beside his throne. She was bound in black chains and asleep. The Undying One was silent. Now was the time to offer a payment, as death would give nothing away without payment in return. And the Daemon promised the Undying One... Interesting. I have options. Okay, so I can either do an iconoclastic... I really don't think doing nothing. Can I save? I fucking cannot save. Oh boy, I cannot save, guys. So I can give... I mean, I am already promised to the Emperor, if everybody is promised to the Emperor. As he himself literally said, I can't go back and show you, but he said on a previous page, the life of any calling themselves the enemy of the Undying One, that he would honor him with a sacrifice of myriad lives, to spare him the ruthless execution if he surrendered to the Daemon's shadow, the Daemon's... I'm not going to threaten the Emperor. Fuck it. Oh god, do I... He's not the Lord of Nothing. He's definitely the Lord of Death. Offer him the life of any calling themselves an enemy of the Undying One. I mean... Fuck it, I'm going romantic. I'm offering myself and my soul. The Undying One laughed, for the Daemon was his to... Okay, that's what I thought. And it was written in the great treaty between him and the Daemon's line. The treaty, every spinner of the blood-spun web serves and defends. When the Undying One Emperor leant over the Daemon and drove a skeletal finger right into her heart, and he pulled at the scarlet thread of her soul, and the thread trembled, stretched to its limits, it was then that a revelation came to the Daemon. A life must be paid for a life, and a name was revealed to her. Naki Erebus. That was the life the Undying One demanded as payment. And the Daemon... Erebus? I don't recognize the name. Have we heard Naki Erebus? I know we had like our rival at the very, very beginning of this Let's Play, the other heir to Theodora. His name started with an E, but I don't think it was Erebus. Agree to the price. An oath of blood was sworn, and the chains fell from the Daemon's shadow, yet she remained silent and motionless, for she saw no sense in leaving the halls of death, to which the Daemon told her that she had been waiting for her, had missed her, and had come to claim her and keep her. Her duty to the Undying One and the Daemon had not yet been fulfilled, that in beholding death as one of the living, she had received a gift of unparalleled greatness, that her congregation was suffering without her protection and the Undying One's mercy. You know what? I do like the first choice. What if are you going to tell the Emperor to get off the chair as if he's a cat? Could you imagine walking in, the custodians are like, oh my god, I'm trying to clean your golden throne. Get off there, Emperor, please. Shush. Just like, shush him away. Alex, thank you so much for the additional 200 kroner donation. You are amazing, sir. Something for the ever-vigilant Chaos Cultist in the corner of her eyes. Thanks for making Angela her best. Nice man. You have some high respect for me. Did you hear that? I have a message from you from Alex, very specifically. Something for the ever-vigilant Chaos Cultist in the corner of our eyes. Thanks for making Angela her best. Nice man. You have some high respect from me, Alex.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
We really appreciate it. He's totally fine. Yeah, no, he's good. Does he need a warm drink of lemonade or some Italian or Greek food? He's not a big fan of Greek food specifically, but he does really like Italian food. I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight, but like I could probably do... Oh, actually, I know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. I want to make pasta, so we will be having some Italian. Yes. Pick up off chair. Rattle. Shake out. Oh my god. Imagine... Okay. They get a very large titan or something to like lift up the Emperor. His like whole corpse, right? His skeletal body off the chair. They like bring him over to like a window in the palace, the Golden Throne, or in the Golden Palace, and they like beat him out like he's a rug. And just like dust him. Then the custodians come in, they clean the Golden Throne, and then they just bring him back over, set him back down. They clean him like a plush. It's true. Every chair is a cat's chair. You're very, very right. All right. I'm leaning towards... I mean, I missed her. I do miss her. Like, Kabbalah, come back to me, girl. Screw it. I'm being that. And the eyes of the Daemon's shadow opened, and she replied that she, too, had been waiting and had missed her, and the Daemon should claim her and keep her. He is death. He is death. The Daemon and her shadow left the bridge of the Undying Emperor, May his praises be innumerable, and their path was strewn with his tarot cards. Among them, the Daemon saw the card of the Executioner, who carries out sentences and brings a violent end to that which he did not begin. Among them, the Daemon saw the card of the Lost Child, who was torn from her roots and her support, but carried with her the still hidden seed of a promise to recover them someday. Among them, the Daemon saw the card of the Judge, who weighs and separates guilt from innocence and passes his verdict. And they descended into the lower bays, laid down in the stone coffin, and closed their eyes. And the Daemon heard the undying Emperor's voice promise that they would meet again, and soon. And thereupon their journey ended, and so it was. He is death. Oh my god, how fucking good is that? Open history. Oh, I can read the whole thing again. Okay, cool. Alright, so we need to find Naki Erebus. That's who we gotta off, I guess. Alright, he is death. As the shock of another mind's jumbled thoughts stops constricting your throat, you find yourself staring at Kabbalah's pale face. It has settled into a strange expression. Daemon, Angela. I spoke to the Emperor! That was not the Emperor, Lord Captain. It was merely Mistress Kabbalah's vision of him, a figment born out of her imagination. Alas, none among my fellows are powerful enough to bring you the voice of the protector of mankind. Well, Zachary, you could have let me pretend even for like a second. Alright, fine, I'll look at the choir master. He's breathing heavily. The choir master covers his face and whispers, "It is over, Lord Captain. We are in the world of flesh again. Are you well, Kabbalah? Do you remember what happened? How we met death?" I remember stumbling. I remember my doubts in the truth of the tenets throwing me off my feet. I remember deciding to kill, and not because I had heard his whisper, but because I had deemed it to be right. Death whispered my name. For a spinner without a thread is like a sky without stars. They would drown in their own soul's darkness. But you have reminded me of who I am, and that my shameful weakness must be extinguished. Kabbalah looks away. This Naki Erebus is the payment the Undying One demands. The price of redemption. The price of freedom. Who is this person? Where are they from? I do not know. Help me find them, Daemon. Your factorum oversees archives that contain many names. Let him find the one that death has spoken, and I will pay the price that was set. For I know I will feel with all my essence. The death of Naki Erebus is the key, the answer to my questions. Alright, so we gotta find Naki Erebus for Kabbalah. Death whispered the name Naki Erebus, just who this person might be, but Janris might know. Fascinating. Alright, come on. I like how the retinue just watched me do that. They're like, oh,
seize the opportunity.
Alright. Dude, this DLC is so good. Honestly, the entire game is really good, but this DLC is top tier stuff. I really like it. And part of it is because, like, I just want to talk really quick. Part of why the DLC works so fracking well is because of how well they writ the core game. Because there are things that I am, like, 90% sure definitely were already part of the game in regards to, like, some of the interactions with Einrich, for example. And so, like, everything with the Inferni Master I think up until him revealing that he is, in fact, part of the Gene Stealer cult, like getting the weapons back and everything, I don't think any of that was necessarily added into the game because of the DLC. I think that was already there, and they were like, what if we, like, and or maybe planned from this from the beginning, but, like, what if we made this character the Deceiver within this, like, story, etc. And then Kabbalah is just written so well. And I can't believe, like, it's so cool that they implied that the Emperor spoke to me. I know, like, the choir master says that it wasn't the Emperor. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. That the choir master was saying that it wasn't that, but, like, I don't believe him. Go back into my ship, please, actually. God, I can't believe we ended up back at fucking Footfall. I was trying last time to leave Footfall, and we ended up having to go back there because of... Oh, right, because we gotta talk to the Inquisitor. Well, screw that. I need to talk to Janris first. Janris? I must locate someone named Naki Eberus. Or Erebus. What? Find whatever information you can. Erebus. The clan name is familiar. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to bother Chaos Cultist with this because he is in the middle of combat in the game that he's playing. I think he's playing some Monster Hunter. Erebus, the clan name is familiar. If I may ask your ladyship to give me a little time, the flagship's archives being as vast as they are, I will spare absolutely no efforts in finding this Naki Erebus as soon as possible. Very well, Janris, you have my permission. Oh, 15 minutes later. Okay. I was literally expecting to have to leave and, like, come back later, but apparently it's just 15 minutes. Man's fast. The High Factorum pokes a triumphant finger at a dazed slate. Aha! Yes! Your ladyship, I have found them. The Erebus family are a lesser Voidborn clan. They serve in the boarding teams for many generations, spilling blood in the name of the dynasty. In the service of her ladyship Theodora, Erebuses displayed impeccable heroism on several occasions. Unfortunately, you see, the clan was all but wiped out 2 decades ago during a confrontation with the enemies of humanity. For their valor and sacrifice, Lady Theodora granted the surviving members of the clan noble estate privileges and the right to settle on a capital world. It's not common for Voidborn to settle on a planet. That is kind of weird. Gravity is merciless to the Voidborn, but that does not mean they are incapable of adapting to it. Living on the capital world is a reward worthy of putting in the effort for. And what about Naki Erebus? The name Naki Erebus appears in reports. At least a dozen different women bore it over several centuries. But there is no data on any living person with that name. The head of the Erebus family will likely have more information about the past 2 decades of their clan's history on Dragonus. Well, then I must go to Dragonus. Well, thankfully, I need to go to Dragonus for a couple of reasons, so that's great. I would like to shop for a second. Let's check with the Navy. Alright, I've got an 89... Surely we have some Eldari. Okay, do you have some Drukhari trophies? Actually, a shit ton of Drukhari trophies. I need 5,000, so we will do that. Lovely. I want that. And I want that. Okay. With that in mind, I want to go... I don't have quite enough to get any of these. Let me make sure I've actually gotten everything from Ryza. Okay, I do. I just don't have enough reputation for that. And the Explorators? How are they doing? Do you think all of my all the people I end up meeting are gonna end up getting replaced? Because, like, Opticon 22 has also been replaced. And I accidentally killed Hieronymus, so it's now just Chaplain. So Vladam, like, I guess, I mean, I suppose, like, Vladam also could have gotten replaced. So maybe they are all replaceable. All right, well, now that we know where we're going, I think we've talked to everybody that we needed to. Oh, yeah, okay, we can't leave yet. We need to go in here because we need to go and actually talk to the Inquisitor. Should I talk to the Inquisitor? Should I just say fuck it to the Inquisitor? Wrath Starfighters consist of 4 attack crafts, each of them equipped with heavy laser turrets. Okay, well, I'm not using that right now, but I will go ahead. This plasma drive provides 13 speed along with strong acceleration and banking. Okay, you know what? I am going to go with that. It's a little less speed than what we had before, but I like the strong acceleration and braking. I don't know if I've used anything with a strong. If I can sell fuel, the problem is like, it's not worth selling fuel to the guys in, like, that Janris knows, because fuel's worthless to them. Like, if I'm gonna sell fuel, I want it to go to the guy who actually wants it. Like, wherever that ship is. I really don't want to go talk to the Lord Inquisitor. I don't know if I want to go talk. I don't know if I actually want to go talk to the Lord Inquisitor. Stop being a baby, Angela. We need to go talk to the Inquisitor. Alright, going to footfall. That I absolutely do need to do. There we go. Saving right now. I guess we go to the atrium. This is a good team. It's a good team. I don't see any problem with that. How's the stability been for you? How's the stability been for the game for you?
What?
How's the stability been?
Fine.
Like, really? Okay, good. Alright, hello Zeta. It's lovely to see you. I need to go talk to the Inquisitor, though. Can I talk to the shopkeep? Hold on. Can I buy from you? Nope.
The world will bow.
Save is needed. They are spineless. You're absolutely right. Alright, let's go ahead and save one more time. Hey! They've switched it over to my banners. Good. As it should be. Alright, so there's Zeta. I apparently left some loot over here. Go, team, go! Go, 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 go! Run, 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 run! Get that loot. Hell yeah. Alright, where the fuck do I go? Look, hey, my picture! Hey!
Embrace.
Screw you, Corda.
Blessed angel, I humbly offer you this blood claimed in righteous combat.
I accept your gift, Blood Scryer. Use it to inscribe a rune upon my armor, so that it may praise my valor.
Okay, that's actually really cool. I love that Kabbalah just was like, please allow me to give you this offering of blood, Emperor's Angel. And he was like, absolutely sure, yes, do it. By the order of the Lord Inquisitor. Oh. Heinrich turns to you. Angela, I must leave you for a few hours. I need to speak with the Lord Inquisitor. I have some questions for Xavier. Very well, I shall wait for you. Heinrich gives you your hand the briefest squeeze, and then turns to the guard and displays his rosette. Heinrich von Kalex, interrogator from the Lord Inquisitor's retinue. I require an audience with Calcazar. The man looks blankly at Heinrich. The Lord Inquisitor is not receiving visitors. Heinrich cocks his head slightly. You feel the air around him start to turn cold. I am Calcazar's interrogator. Let me in now. Stay calm, Heinrichs. Control yourself. I should probably not discipline. Why does the Lord Inquisitor not want to see his acolyte? Orders. The Sentinel limits his response to one word. A moment later, the Sentinel lets out a gurgling noise and begins convulsing. His knees buckle, his face starts turning red, and his eyes bulge out of their socket. Heinrichs. Enough, Heinrichs. Heinrichs does not move. Only his eyes widen slightly further. The Sentinel arcs his back and collapses on the ground. Heinrich steps over the body and heads for the door. No one else tries to stop him. Heinrichs! Don't be a dick! Maybe the Inquisitor's like, fine, you took initiative, fine. Oh my god, Luke, you're right. He did just Vader him. An hour later, the interrogator exits the palace and walks towards you. His eyes are grim, his jaw tense. Thank you. I am ready to go. Did you obtain the answers to your questions? Some of them. I still do not have all the answers. But now the motives and reasons are clear to me. Are you pleased with yourself, what you did to that guard? I am pleased that I removed an obstacle in my path. He had no right to say so much as a word in protest, let alone refuse to cooperate. I did what the situation required. So now, let's just drop it. All right, fine. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go in now. Oh, you killed him! Heinrichs! Oh my god, fine, I'm saving. I cannot with Heinrichs, you dick. Nope, I don't like that I don't like that I just heard a bunch of cocking guns. What the fuck? Why is there smoke? Why is there steam venting in through this one? That's concerning. Alright, everybody. No one attack me. Okay, I really stop doing that. Ass. Alright, Xavier, let's go. Xavier Calcazar, the Lord Inquisitor, is engrossed in studying star system charts and reports, which are amassed on the desk like the ridges of a formidable mountain range. There are shadows beneath his eyes, which are ruthlessly dissecting the latest reports, and his skin seems stretched taut over the bones of his skull. Isn't your skull like a singular bone? I mean, I know. Oh, it's not? Okay.
No.
Like, I knew there were like divides and stuff. Like,
but I kind of different bones.
Oh, do they actually? Are they actually like different? Okay, fair enough. Without turning his head to you, Calcazar says warily, "Greetings, your ladyship. Your timing is impeccable." Is it directly following my interrogator's rude interruption? Where the DLC came in? You mean the Arbite DLC? There is no Arbite DLC yet, though. And we've already engaged with the Kabbalah DLC, so I don't know what DLC you're talking about. An aged servant with the bearing of a veteran approaches the two of you. In precise movements, he places the untouched cup of cold recaf in front of the Lord Inquisitor, with a new one slightly steaming. The warrior of Fenris folds his arms on his ceramite plate chest regally, and says in a dour voice, I don't know how to do a Danish accent. I apologize. And Chaos Cultist is busy, so he cannot read this, but... Greetings, Lord Inquisitor!
Hey!
Oh, sorry, you were busy, I didn't want to interrupt.
Greetings, Inquisitor. You and I need to talk.
Oh, he needs to talk to him. Glory to the Emperor's angels of Fenris. Your words will be heeded, my lord. Heinrich nods silently at Calcazar, who responds ever so slightly, bowing his head. Alright. May the Emperor grant you strength and some time to rest, Lord Inquisitor. I am told you have business with me. First, I am barred from entering. Now I am summoned like a servant. An appalling way to treat a rogue trader. Last time you congratulated me on my rise to power, and now I'm here to return the favor. Look Calcazar's solitary cup. Hospitality is not the Inquisition's forte, I see. How dare you not present me, the regal rogue trader, with recaf. May the Emperor grant you strength and some time to rest, Lord Inquisitor. The corner of Calcazar's mouth creep upward. In a befitting grave tone, he replies, I would loathe to trouble our master with a prayer for some indulgence, especially one so utterly inappropriate at this fraught time. Lady Navigator Cassia Trisife Everialia. The Lord Inquisitor's lips curve into a thin smile as he catches a glimpse of the scarlet eyes. I hear that House Orsilio is going through a difficult time. Change is coming. I sincerely hope it is for the better. Your colors, Lord Inquisitor, are as rich as they are multifaceted. I have never encountered anything like it before. Unclouded hues flowing from one to the next. Amazing harmony. Amazing and frightening. Cassia raises her chin and nods demurely. That a man of such status and talents has taken an interest in the well-being of a Navis Nobilite house is a great honor. A death cultist and the rogue trader's personal bodyguard. The Lord Inquisitor gazes at Kabbalah intently. I am curious, do you still adhere firmly to your cult's dogma? Or has your loyalty to your mistress outgrown your faith? My loyalty to the Daemon stems from the Undying One's will. Such is the thread of this blade. Until his whisper bids it to spin a different one. Kabbalah responds with a calm assurance. Hello, I escaped from Camorra, where I was held captive by Zeno. Okay, we're not gonna have Ulfar do his thing yet. What's the current situation in the Expanse? The Cult of the File of Dawn and the Drukhari Raiders are vying with each other to see who can cause us the greatest turmoil. I have mobilized all the forces I can to repel the attacks, which is why we are still alive. Combined militia brigades are hunting for Xenos, guarding convoys, and expeditionary platoons under my command are crushing heretic rebellions. The situation is unstable, but I will not pretend that I was prepared for this crisis. However, we have not lost our footing yet. What prompted the Drukhari to act so brazenly? Prisoner interrogations indicate that a relatively major political upheaval has taken place in Camorra. The cabal of the Reaving Tempest has lost its grip on authority and become a target of enemies and rivals. Many vassals and members of the cabal decided that fleeing into real space was preferable to waiting in Camorra to be killed. Alright, and why has the Cult of the Final Dawn become more active? The warp is raging. This baleful sign always portends change, and crisis begets desperation. The most fertile ground for heresy. I believe the archenemy's servants think their time has come. Or perhaps this day was marked in their profane scripture as the date of the end of existence. I will not trouble myself with further attempts to make sense of their blasphemous doctrine. They are bent on destroying us all, and so they must be destroyed. And what makes you think you were capable of commanding the whole sector? I am not going to ask the Lord fucking Inquisitor that question. You have mobilized all forces, but not House von Valencius. Are you not standing before me now? While your status remained unclear, I preferred not to requisition the resources of the von Valencius Protectorate. Your people dealt with Erlon, the Cruel's agents, and with Xeno raids, and that was enough for me. But now is the time to add your might to the talents of the scales. And talents to the scales. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. And what makes you think... okay, still not going to say that to him. What... But you must have an ingenious plan to save the Expanse. The glance tossed at you is like a shot out of an auto pistol at point blank. If such a plan were to exist, information about it would be the utmost secrecy. I suggest you focus on the current strategy of putting out fires as you encounter it. Alright, well, you know what, since he's being a dick to me... You are a Lord Inquisitor. That was not an like, I don't feel like that was a thing that I shouldn't have asked. What makes you think you're capable of commanding the whole sector? Do you see a better candidate for the job? The Lord Inquisitor closes his eyes warily for a moment. I may no longer be in the first flush of youth, but believe me when I say that there are many things I would much rather be doing than playing constable at the Kronus, to the Kronus Expanse. But alas, every ruler in our sector chooses to confine their concerns to the well-being of their own holdings, whereas I alone must take care of all. Very well. I see no need to get bogged down in the details. To appraise you of all the information I currently possess would require more time than we have. Alright, well, I escaped for Gamora, and I was held back captive by Xeno. The Inquisitor raises an eyebrow, impressed. You escaped from the Dark City. Ah, a feat that few have ever accomplished. Truly, I congratulate you on an exceptional performance, and I won't even mar your triumph by telling you that the Inquisition will, of course, be watching you very closely henceforth. I sincerely hope that your grand escape was not part of the Xenos' devious machinations. It is not. What was the dispute between you and Caligos Winterscale about? His lordship deemed it more important to show off his stubbornness than to safeguard the interests of the Expanse, stupidity of the most burdensome kind. My sources inform me that he nevertheless has joined my efforts against the Xeno, and so I have decided to stay any sanctions for the time. Why do you think he acted that way? His lordship has long displayed a susceptibility to corrupting ideas. His loss of interest in managing his protectorate and his appetite for violence drew my notice some time ago. After a moment's hesitation, Calcazar adds, the only question that remains unanswered is how many of my agents of the archenemy have infiltrated his entourage. Or how many agents of the archenemy have infiltrated his entourage. Well, he was under the influences of the ruinous powers, but I put an end to it. How curious. When all this is over, I will certainly call you as a witness at Caligos' trial. Together we will decide how best to handle him while ensuring the safety of the Expanse. Thank you. I wonder if that'll actually happen. Do you actually think there's going to be like a post-game trial for Winterscale, and they're like, and the Lord Trader was brought in, and she said that he has redeemed himself in the eyes of the Emperor because she didn't want to like be a tattletale? It's true. Imagine if I could tell him that. Hello, not only did I escape from Gamora and was captured by heretics, but I also did it with the aid of the Solitaire. Like, telling him that it was with the aid of the Solitaire would make him go, uh-huh, you say that's true. You're dead. Off with your head, heresy. That's what Calcazar would do if I told him a Solitaire helped me. Maybe in the ending slides, that would be wild. I have no idea. Are you aware the changes in Cydia wrought on Footfall? Naturally.
I'm not. No.
Oh. Well, she was bad. She was bad and I sent her to repent. Naturally, her ladyship has done me an invaluable service by taking on the task of instilling order on the station. Though her style of leadership seems unnecessarily brutal to me, on the whole, her actions have not exceeded the bounds I set. She's left the station. I am surprised you managed such a feat. However, it is probably for the best. I assumed the two of you would clash, but I expected a more tragic outcome. I admire your zeal for peacekeeping. Alright, what help do you want from me? For sure, if you please. The Inquisitor nods imperiously at the servant, who draws some kind of remote control from his pocket. All sounds whose sources are more than 3 meters away seem to fade to nothing. Oh shit. Did he put it like a dampening force? Luke, thank you so much for the gifted membership and Tactile Sun. Welcome to the Hobby Night Legion. It's lovely to have you
Welcome
part.
back.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. I actually think he's currently a patron member.
not why I remember.
Yeah, and that's why you know the name, is because he was a patron member. But now he's a YouTube member as well. So thank you, Luke. I really appreciate that. Havman, it's lovely to see you. No problem, no problem. Oh, I'm so glad that you were helping take care of some of your coworkers. Glad to have you join us. Don't worry, you didn't miss too much. The first 20 minutes of the stream were me on mute because I was on the phone with the Humane Society. We are getting some stuff moving for a fundraiser for the Humane Society in honor of Jack, so I'm very excited for that. More details will obviously be coming soon. And then we've done a bunch of talking. We have not had a single combat yet. It's been all chatter, chatter, chatter. All right. To my Chargen, the ability to be in two places at once does not number among my talents. That is why I wish for you to serve in my stead. I place such trust in very few people, you understand. You will feel what it is like to walk in my shoes, and attempt to compel a gaggle of quarrelsome blockheads to work together. Xavier, I am literally a rogue trader. That is what I've been doing this entire fucking game. Do you not understand how many quarrelsome blockheads I have had to discuss things with and quell their goddamn... Shakes the Inquisitor like a baby. Alright, you will reconquer Efrit 2 for me. The Inquisitor gestures to the servant, and the silencing field disperses. For sure, another recap. This one has gone cold. Could you not just have Heinrich, like, fucking it hot for you again? Yes. It is quite awesome. Alright, Pascal jerks his head up, clearly recognizing the name Calcazar just uttered. What? He ordered... Forster? Alright. Is he your valet or another Inquisitorial assassin? Why can't both be true? Forster has been a member of my retinue for 50 Terran years, and the person in my entourage who comes closest to being my confidant. Something akin to a warm smile touches the Inquisitor's lips. We've had cause to be involved in many incidences whose reports have since been marked with a seal of silence. Butt stuff. Sorry, I had to. Forster nods deferentially, and on his age-jowled face appears an expression caught between eternal loyalty, motherly affection, and religious devotion. That... Not fatherly affection, mind you. Motherly affection. Which makes it slightly creepier. I hope that was their intent. And how do I owe such an honor? To whom else could I entrust this mission? No need to feign ignorance, Von Valencius. We both know the shortcomings of the other candidates for this position. At present, in the Expanse, there are two people with the perspective and steady hand required to control this situation, and they are both standing in this room. So, if you will, dispense with the humble rogue trader act and win this war for me. Can you tell me about Efrit 2? I have been asked to win a war. God, I've never felt more like a general in my life. Alright. A sacred world, and I play war games. A sacred world of Adeptus Mechanicus, off limits to lay people. It's gonna be so cool pushing around my little tanks and planes and infantry for Legion Imperialis. I am the one... Let me start this over. A sacred world of the Adeptus Mechanicus, off limits to lay people. Oh, this is the place that... Is this the place that I keep trying to go and they're like, no, get the fuck away from us. We're Mechanicus and we don't have to bow down to you, bitch. And I get to crash in now? Oh, thanks. I just, I took a shower just before getting started, and I have, I'm planning on the sister later, but I didn't want to put it on quite yet because I was, like, crunched for time. And so I just threw on abulation gear. Or rather, I was. Now it's crawling with unbelievers. The disciples... The despicable word bearers, no! Attacked and captured Efrit 2, and the cult of the Final Dawn brought an entire horde of heretics to the planet. Registering the Sanctity Alpha priority mission. The scourge of corrupted misbelievers reigns over blessed workshops filled with the Omnissiah's faithful with anguish. Activating auto-sectism protocol. Oh wait, hold on. Activating auto-sectism protocol. I offer a prayer for the liberation of the sacred world. From beneath Pascal's crimson robes comes the sound of mechanisms whirring to life. The dark blood-stained streak across... And dark blood-stained streak... What? Okay, Pascal, don't cut yourself. Good lord. I don't think the Omnissiah wants that. I sent my troops to aid the Explorer forces laying siege to the world, but a rift occurred among my commanders. They need an authoritative general, and you are the perfect... I don't know if I'm authoritative. My confidence is not misplaced, I trust. No, definitely not. Definitely not mistrust. What first brought you to Efforts 2 out of interest? An utterly transparent attempt to learn secret intelligence. I offer to make you my general, and you tried to pump me for information. Poorly done. I was literally... Is that what that was doing? I literally wanted to know... Okay, fine. I apologize. Word bearers themselves, huh? Clearly the stakes for them are high enough. Erlon the Cruel has stirred his profane self to make a personal appearance on Efforts 2. Conrad Vigatriv, incidentally, is also there. I heard you two have unfinished business. Him I will generously leave to you. When you are finished with him, you may simply dispose of his mortal remains. No need to surrender them to the Inquisition for an inquest. Consider it my gift. Oh, okay, cool. Well, what do they want with Efforts? Because that's kind of what I was trying to get to the point of, is like, the reasons behind their machinations would be pure speculation at this point. Bring me prisoners to interrogate, and perhaps we will gain some much-needed insight. Dude, if there is something you're there for, they're probably there for that. Why don't you just fucking tell me as your general? The distrust this man has in me, despite making me a general. What forces do we have in place, and what is the rift that occurred between the commanders? The Explorer Fleet Division, Cognizance 7821, recalled its most combat-ready units to retake the world. They were supported by my most powerful strike fleet and a group of deadlier allies. I dispatched a pack of space wolves to hunt down the transgressors. Oh, for fuck's sake. Calcazar. Can I just call you Calcazar? Like you're, like... Cause, like, can I call you Xavier? Can I call Xavier? Xavier. My friend. My sweet, gold-clad, inquisitorial friend. Space Wolves? Really Space Wolves? No wonder there's a fucking conflict. Unfortunately, the leaders have failed to find a common language. The esteemed Thorvald is at odds with the conclave of the Mechanicus battle congregation, and the Omnissiah servants find Thorvald's strident nature off-putting. And neither group is fond of the militant Sibilek, who commands my forces. Were not found to be precise. Who commands my forces were not found to be precise. Or were not fond, not found. It's fond. That word is fond. There's no you there, Angela. We're not fond, to be precise. The esteemed militant perished along with his ship a week ago when his noble allies failed to support his offensive. Oh, so your dude's dead. Oh my god. So I'm gonna end up walking into a place where I'm dealing with the goddamn, the weight of the Imperium is on my shoulders, and I feel it. The Inquisitor bows his head to Ulfar curtly. I recommend that you, too, go to Efforts 2, my lord. Perhaps your pack was less reticent with the esteemed Thorvald than with me, and told him where they decided to direct their efforts. If you don't mind.
It is a fine suggestion, which I accept gratefully, Inquisitor.
The expression of respect on Ulfar's face does a poor job of hiding his Antipathy? Antipathy?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you manage to enlist the aid of the Angels of the Emperor? He's an Inquisitor, and he has that right. I must remind you that I am still Lord Inquisitor of the Kronus Expanse, not merely some... What do you always say for sure? Some Grox bothering prick? If certain rogue traders at times allow themselves to speak to me in an overly willful manner, that should not give you cause to doubt my authority. The situation is clear. Alright, you will be given details of when you arrived. I will smash the heretics. Sure. I'll smash the heretics. I was never in doubt, your ladyship. The Emperor protects. Oh, did I not get allowed? Hold on. Can Ulfar not talk to him now? Alright, Kalkazar nods at the paper the servants differentially delivered on the table. This document attests my extraordinary powers to you. I have inquisitorial powers! Alright, can I talk to you again, though? Hold on, we have to go back for a second. Because I wanted Ulfar to talk and I didn't realize I was, like, getting past where I was able to do that. And I think we're just before this, so it'll be fine. We can blast through most of this conversation. Yeah. Alright, go in.
The world will
Go
bow.
talk to the Inquisitor. Alright, skip the cool entrance. Alright, continue. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just failed a mission there? Why did I fail a mission? If this conversation is gonna make me fail something, I want to go do that first. Hold on. Oh, I do need to talk to Nomos on the... Okay, maybe... Okay, I'm a little worried this might be progressing us into the next chapter in a way that I am not ready to. So I'm gonna hold for a second. And we're not gonna talk to the Inquisitor yet.
True power.
It's really cool that we're gonna get true power by being, like, granted inquisitorial power. I mean, I'm a fucking rogue trader. I already have true power in this world, but goddamn. However, that... I failed something and I don't like that. Oh, I need to get out of my map so I can actually click on this. I'm like sitting there clicking on the door in them. Oh, that's just a damn sec. Well, I kind of want to leave, return to my ship. Okay, we're leaving. We're not going to talk to the Inquisitor yet. It's fine that Heinrichs did his thing. I understand it's not going to the next chapter, like, completely, but I don't want to fail a quest because that's advancing something that I wasn't ready to advance, is what I'm saying. So, because of that, I want to go, and we're actually going to beeline it up to Dragonus. Because we have two things we need to do on Dragonus, and that'll head us up towards what we need to do for Heinrichs. Now, this is the Eye of the Magnetic Storm. We still can't do anything there. I do want to get to this, so I do think I'm going to go back the route we were going previously. Screw you, Inquisitor. I'm not talking to you yet. Alright, for once we didn't actually have anything happen. Surely something will happen in this dangerous one. Emergency! Servitors assigned to the storage base have gone berserk and are attacking Voidsmen. Survivors are claiming that they have some precarious warp beast possessing one of the automatons. It must be expelled one way or another. Let's deal. We're gonna deal with it ourselves. Combat, everybody! This should actually go very quickly. We literally have our 4 best characters. I don't know why I keep grabbing Heinrichs's or Pascal's bottle. My drink is here. want to refill it soon. Alright, let's deal with the warp entities. Please be Slaanesh. Oh no, it's just the Madden servitors. Please also, there's gotta be some Slaanesh demons somewhere, right? Alright. Cassia, you go here. Kabbalah, I'll have you start here. Heinrichs, you're gonna start here. Ulfar, you're so gigantic. Okay, I am just gonna have you start there, I guess. Actually, Cassia, can I have you come over here and Ulfar can start here? I don't think you'll blast him. You might blast him a little bit, that's fine. He's a big, strong man. He's a big, strong space marine, it's fine. Pascal, you come up here behind Cassia. Actually, you come over here. You deal with that, and then I will be here. Starts the battle. Alright, Cassia, let's do this. First... I cannot get Kabbalah and myself both in this. Aha! I can!
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yes! Okay, then I want to go ahead and... I'm gonna give Ulfar the voice of command. I would like to then do a touch of anger.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Sweet. Yes. That's right. Fight each other. Okay, that one didn't, but that's fine. Alright, Cassia. I would then like you to please draw everybody potentially here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Delightful. Annihilate
I'm
them.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, beautiful. Look at all those skulls. Amazing. Absolutely stunning. Okay, we put the front line there, which is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put
Isn't this
that
a job
there.
for the serfs?
And finally, I'll go ahead and give... You know what?
Me?
We will angle it
If
this
you
way.
insist, Lord
That way I
Captain.
can move myself up a little bit if I want to. End my turn. Excellent. That man exploded in fire, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and have Kabbalah step up. We'll go ahead and have her mark this guy. I'm gonna mark this fella as our next target.
Aim for the heart next time.
Okay, and then let's go ahead and slice this guy down.
Come.
Dead.
The other
Wonderful.
side awaits.
We're gonna jump
As
over
the
here.
tenets demand.
And if I'm lucky, yep. And I am. We're gonna go here. I hope she doesn't hit that. I don't think she will. Good, she did not. Let's go ahead and stab this guy.
As honor
I'm gonna
ordains.
mark him there. We're gonna stab him
An offering of blood.
with that.
Let your soul be purged.
And then we'll go ahead and
The
do that.
shadows will see it done.
Beautiful. Absolutely wrecked. In order to... Actually, I cannot get to him. So in order to get to him,
As honor
we're gonna do
ordains.
this. God, Dance Macabre is just so good. Alright, and then please... jump here, Kabbalah? I think you'll hit both. Yep. Excellent.
I finished through the tutorial.
Excellent. How are you liking it?
Brings me
Boss
no
run.
pleasure.
Good. I've never played it before, like, in regards to,
You'll enjoy it. It's cute.
Good.
Your cat talks to you.
Good! As I would hope. Alright, Kabbalah, run over here. I think we'll be able to do a jumpy jump. Yeah!
Death is a blessing.
Holy cow, he exploded. Alright, and then finally... Is this the last guy? No.
Trust me.
Where is the last guy? Oh, it's this little guy over here. Okay, well, we're gonna make her elusive. Yeah, no, we're planning on, so Monster Hunter is gonna be coming to the Hobby Night Gaming channel very, very soon. We were thinking about doing it today, but we were seeing a lot of concerns about the stabilization of the game. Thankfully, I think our computers are just
They're fine.
good enough that we're not having to worry about that so much. So
Or
hopefully
it was a server-side issue on their end, and Capcom's fixed it.
it could absolutely be that too. In which case, expect that coming very soon. I need to do obviously the co-op or the tutorial or whatever. But hopefully I'll have some time to do that. Ideally tomorrow
Yeah, at some point.
is what I'm
I mean,
hoping.
the thing about it is like, I went ahead and stopped once I unlocked lobbies and co-op, because I figured everyone's going to have scenes for it.
Right.
Shed as thou hast willed.
Okay, so we got her over there. I can't make her run anymore, so I'm gonna just call that. He'll walk over. He's the only guy left. Oh, and he self-destructed. Okay, cool. He was like, "There's no way for me to win this." I will. Hey, Chaos Cultist, what do you plan to main in Monster Hunter? I don't know if he heard me. He might have gone down. Okay, sorry.
I was saying to take thumbnails.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. The weapon I have chosen for the first 1 hour I have played for the game has been the Bug Lance, Bug Spear.
Okay.
Not the explosive lance with the shield, but more of the. It almost fights like Killick in Soul Calibur a little bit.
Oh, very cool.
It's a glaive. It's a bug glaive. That's what it's called.
Nice. That's really fun. Yeah, my expectation is that I'm going to lean towards doing something ranged. So
bow.
yeah, so like I expect I'm gonna go bow at first, but I've never played any Monster Hunter games before. I've watched some of them a little bit. But not a huge amount, and so I don't really have a good idea of what I'm going to enjoy. The Insect Glaive is your main too? Nice. I mean, the glaive does sound cool. I know when I played Elden Ring, I tended to lean towards either glaives or range. So because glaives also have a little bit of reach to them, you know, like anything with a spear or something like that would work for me personally. So I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing, but I'm excited. All right, let's go up here. We're gonna skip the Nameless Star because I don't think anything's there. The void ship is in the clutches of the... Oh, I need to go talk to Nomos. Remind me when we get to this next area, then I need to pop into my ship and actually talk to Nomos. Clutches of the warp element. A whirlpool has suddenly emerged and is threatening to throw the ship off course and leave helpless crew at the mercy of the Sea of Souls. Only the navigator's talents can... Oh, okay. Call upon the navigators to steer the ship back to the course. Alright, we did it. Visit. Oh, there's some Drukhari void ships over here. And pirates. Ship combat! Oh my god. Sorry, Angela. Some of my idiotic friends want me to grab a beer. No problem! Alex, go enjoy a beer. Tell your friends that I said hello and that I hope they're having a good day. And it was lovely to have you hang out with me and chat for a little while. And thank you so much for the generous memberships and donations. I really, really appreciate it. But yes, have fun with your friends and enjoy that beer. You have a wonderful day as well, sir. All right, let's do some exploring. You know what? I feel like maybe I should bring Mirazai. You know what? Oops. I'm gonna bring Cassia. When we go do the Drukhari stuff, it might be good to do. Hopefully we haven't explored this area before. It's kind of looking like we have. Is there anyone here? There's something. Okay. Interesting. Fascinating.
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
Oh my god, Ulfar. Okay, apparently we've already been here. Thank you for subscribing, Paul Cox. It's lovely to have you. I do need to go and refresh my drink, absolutely. I'll be doing that soon. Okay, apparently we've already dealt with the plundered voice station. Let's go over here then. Because there are some pirates! A chase is ensuing behind a stained glass window of the bridge. Several pirate raids are trying to catch up with the cruiser, fruitlessly firing salvos at it from their macro cannons. The officers of the Augur crew report they are chasing the elusive Contempt. It's a legendary pirate ship that has been plundering cargo ships around the Expanse for several hundred years, masterfully evading patrols and escaping unpunished with the loot. Shelby, the proto-speculator, the elusive Contempt's captain, addresses you via Vox. In a cheerful, almost affectionate voice, he thanks you for the high-grade resource mined by the Vox Von Valencius Exterminatus and also your invaluable assistance in his escape. As soon as Shelby finishes his speech, the elusive Contempt swiftly enters the warp, and a powerful salvo intended for his vessel explodes against your voice ship's shields and steads. Okay, apparently I just have to go into battle with whoever's chasing these pirates.
Mighty machine spirit, lend us a modicum of thy power.
Oh my god, what the oh my god, why? No! What?
In the void, even sacraments.
Are these guys all just running? Okay, some of them have dropped torpedoes. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go here. Man, it's been a while since we've had some ship combat, hasn't it? Alright, let me remember what I can do. Okay, let's first do a vulnerability scan here. Okay, let's turn this guy around. Wonderful. Okay, we can't quite hit that. So what I'm gonna do is... I think we're just gonna start hitting some guys. Let's... This is my macro. Do I have macro? I do. Okay. That I can't hit anybody with. Oh, I'm definitely out of range. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do this.
Send them into the cold void.
And then we'll go ahead and do the Lance Battery.
Scorch our enemies.
Wonderful. Now we shall go... Maybe... if I go here, actually, I think I can do, yep, this. So let's hit him.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Okay, we did some nice damage there. Let's go ahead and take these
Macro
torpedoes.
cannons. Annihilate them.
Okay, we almost destroyed all the torpedoes, and then we're gonna put our own torpedoes down there, and I'm gonna go this way. It might be a little bit bad to put my butt towards them, but I don't think they're gonna be able to turn enough to get to me. I also can do this. Wonderful. I could also go here. I think that's where we're gonna end it. I feel like I'm in a pretty safe spot. My guys are gonna go over there. My navy. We're doing a drive-by. That was gonna, like, ram me. No! My ship, no! It's fine. I don't think we took any damage. I think my shields just ate that. Ate that completely. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. I like the planet in the background. Can't believe that fucking pirate stole my shit and then left. What a dick. What a piratey thing to do. No, my torpedoes, leave them alone. They just want to destroy you. Alright, it is my torpedo's turn. I'm gonna have him chase this guy. Alright. 'Tis my turn.
Let destruction pour forth.
Wonderful. And then we'll go ahead and destroy them with that. Wonderful. I really wish that would damage their torpedoes in some way. Alright, if I come...
If you come,
If I come...
yes.
I'm trying to think about where I need to go in order to use this gun. I don't think if I come over here, it's... Can I... If I do this... No, it's still that one. Okay. Oh!
Emblazon our path.
Alright, we can still use this. Do
Macro
that.
cannon. Annihilate them.
Activate the Geller field! Emergency warp jump in 3! No, how dare you? How dare you? I'm gonna blow up these, I guess.
Incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
I could do a shallow jump. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do it.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Explode that ship with torpedoes. Fuck yeah, alright. And then, you know what? Let me activate... Is it this one that I want to do? Yes. Warp channeler.
Channel being a warp.
There we go. I would like to do that on that. Don't let them escape. Thank you. And I'm now surrounded by torpedoes. Isn't that fun? Okay, end. Is it just torpedo? Oh no, there's one ship left. Okay, I was like, am I just dealing with torpedoes? Because I feel like they should just auto go and explode. Oh, look at them go. They're trying so... Oh no! My ship! friend's ship! Oh yes, I completely agree with Havman. Please do remember to hit that like button if you were enjoying today's content. Oh, he just exploded. My friend's ship, no! Okay, get that one missed. Okie dokie.
Unleash the storm of macro cannons. Let the Empyrean guide us.
If I go here, I'll get this back. Nope, never mind. Apparently not. Alright, well, hit them!
Eviscerate them.
Boom! Let's drop some torpedoes of my own.
Unleash torment.
I'm gonna scoot a little bit
Let the
forward.
Empyrean guide us.
Can't use that, but I can
Let
hit
the
that.
incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
Nearly destroyed. Let's see, let's see. Ooh, let's do that. Jump a little forward, that's great. Take out his shields. And then if I I don't think this is gonna work. I didn't work. Okay. But if I go here, will I be in range? Nope. If I do this, can I destroy them? Ah ha ha ha! Alright, and then I still can't do anything with that shot, though. Okay, that's fine. Oh shit, there's one more ship, okay. I was thinking we just had torpedoes now, but... No, I haven't tried getting any goat's cheese yet. Okay, those exploded. We should actually just have a number of these that are just gonna explode, because they're... That is hilarious. They just exploded on themselves. They didn't seem to take any damage from it, though. My friends!
Void will erase their colors.
Alright, we'll just move our torpedoes over there. I'm gonna... Where's my torpedoes? Can I activate this on... Wait. Why is no one... Why do I not have a Master Cannoneer? Why does this keep happening? Okay, fine. We'll do that. We'll fix that later. No wonder I can't use these abilities. I don't think I have one. Oops. I guess go there.
Eviscerate them. Send them into the cold void.
Okay, they exploded. I mean, I have to end here.
Emblazon our path.
Boom!
Empyrean take.
Okay, I was about to be like, it should just end. Let's go to upgrade. Can't believe I didn't have somebody in line. Alright, now, how do we want to upgrade our ship? We could just reinforce our shields. Oh yeah, do this. I forgot I hadn't done that yet. So absolutely do that. Ooh, that sounds fun. Let's do that. The Empyrean Storm. Alright, next. Okay, why do you not have Summit Kabbalah? Why are we... Oh, is it because you were dealing with a thing and so you left? I could believe that, actually. We are a little bit damaged, so let's do that. We can go ahead and... Sure. Okay, so we dealt with that. So did that man steal food from me? Is that what he's implying? Alright, let's go deal with these Drukhari void ships. On the edge of the system, a crippled Xeno ship barely visible in the darkness, a space huddled together. Not displaying any of the usual hostility, the Xenos are stuck in inactivity, entirely ignoring the rogue trader's presence. The Augur team has detected a number of damaged void ships, each afflicted with several system failures and bearing a few dozen living creatures. An attempt to identify their drive signatures is met with failure, but the scanners pick up an exchange of data between the ships along an encrypted channel. Murazai recognizes the vessel as those of the Reaving Tempest Cabal by the silhouettes and the markings. The news that his Cabal warriors survived their insatiable kin's bloodthirst fills the Xeno with a grim resolve. Murazai turns to the rogue trader with a demand to leave the detected ships unharmed. The Xeno yearns to meet them in person. Sure, I'll let him fly over there. This will probably bite me in the butt, but what hasn't in this game? Alright, the shuttle carrying Murazai returns so quickly to the rogue trader's vessel that it is impossible to tell whether the Xeno took part in failed negotiations or participated in a violent and impetuous duel. Offering no comment, Murazai turns to the Lord Captain with a categorical request. Help the survivors and let them go.
What?
You just want me to randomly help the Drukhari? Like, okay, listen, I'm fine with helping Yearlit and the Eldar, Murazai, but like, bro. Agree to help the Xeno exchange for a generous reward. Officers sent to oversee the trade alongside Murazai report that the exchange was successful. Some uncooperative Xenos were against it, but Murazai's deadly hand took their lives before their arguments gained any weight. Fuck yeah! I got 60%, okay. 60% filled Xeno artifact case. Alright. Okay, cool. He didn't seem upset by that. Murazai didn't seem too upset by that, so I'm feeling pretty good about what we just did. I am going to take a short break, roughly 5 minutes or so, just to get myself a little bit more of my blood orange soda, as I have completed my glass, and I want to grab myself a little snack. I will be back at 3:10, basically. So I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Oh, I don't know what happened to my Be Right Back screen.
I don't know either.
Alright, well, I'll just leave it on...
Just leave it on the game.
Here, you guys. I'll leave you guys here. I don't know what happened to my Be Right Back screen.
I'll look at it after this.
But, sorry, but I'll be back in just a second. Alright, chat. I've returned with munchies. And more hydration. Woo! Millions of views. Let's get there. I believe in us, chat. We can get there. Not while we stared at this really random point. Where? Hello? Hello, game? Oh, I'm at the very top. Sorry. I was like, why am I so far up? Alright. So I could go here. Which is not really worth going to because I've gotten everything on these planets. Oh, Janice is having a problem. Okay, well, you know, that's a good point. We haven't checked our colonies in a bit. We should do that. Do I have enough? What does this do? The project has been completed. Sure. Oh my god, we have 53 people? Sure, that's fine. We have so many people. Provisions we have plenty of. And weapons... We only have 3. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck it. Okay, Promethium and Plasteel we have plenty of. And this gives me security for all colonies. And reputation with the Navy. So let's do that. Alright, Janice is... Oh, I can finally do this. I want the I just realized the reputation doesn't matter anymore. I have so much reputation with them. No, this is what we were waiting for. Allies deal 5% more damage to Xeno. My profit factor goes up. I gain Xenotech. My Phlogiston is fine. Locks road. Okay. Chems, profit factor, and reputation with them. I mean, getting reputation with them is never bad. And I feel like it's easier to gain reputation with the Drusians. This doesn't matter to me. Eyes of the Joyous. The wearer's psi rating is increased by +1 against demons for each rank of dogmatic. I mean, that could be potentially really good on, like, Heinrichs. Will this be available for purchase from the Drusians, though? Okay, I definitely think I want to do Dark Sages over this, at least. Chems I don't care about. Profit factor going up by 1 I don't care about. I mean, Charge and Medkit, can this actually... Restores 27 wounds and effectively removes traumas. My guys never take traumas. So I think we're gonna do Dark Sages. Alright, Dragonus is having a problem, apparently. Sorted goods. Okay, what's sorted goods? Zealot. Xenotech. What's this? The Ashen Breath. Two-handed ranged weapon. light, 20 to 30 damage, 40% armor penetration. The weapon of a wrathful leader from the Aldari Corsairs, taken as a trophy by the Imperial Navy, and later stolen from the secret arsenal by the Casabiscala agents. It's not a bad gun for me. It just increases my profit factor. This gets me weapons. What is Zealot? The ancient fearsome wisdom captured on the ship of the arch-enemy devotees and cleansed by the technoscrisms over the course of 7-year-long vigil. Medium-range broadside macro cannons which fire 3 shots, dealing 24 damage each. It's not even yellow. That's why I'm like, I think I'm gonna just do this. Okay, real face. Let's look at here. My security goes down. According to the captives of the enemies of humanity, for use in forced labor is a possible way to replenish the workforce. Oh. Oh. One of the projects has been complete. Okay, that's just me saying Okay, I think we should do this one. What's Craven's Bane? That is an insane chainsword. Terrifying weapon of Yurj Sukhoi, a ship disciplinary officer who single-handedly put down a mutiny staged by a cowardly officer, the Void Triumpher. Chain weapon deals 25% more critical damage. Most warriors prefer swords. Okay. Let's do that. That sounds good. Okay, and then we have the Lord Captain's Retinue gains the Wisdom of the Tech Guards feature. The Rogue Trader gains plus 10 tech use. Okay, what's Flawless Servitors? No, I want the Battle Servitors! No, I definitely want Battle Servitors. What I need for this? Mechanisms. I need mechanisms. Someone give me Okay, I'm getting mechanisms coming in, so... Alright, that's what we're doing. Battle Servitors. I remember Battle Servitors. Okay. Have we explored those? We're going here. I need to talk to Nomos. Oh my gosh, I used to have a Keurig myself. I don't have one anymore. But, I used to drink a lot of teas using that. Well, I used to drink like one type of tea using it. Which was mainly why I got rid of it. So I was only ever using it like for one thing. And oh, and then when around that time was when I found out I was lactose intolerant, so I stopped drinking tea because I like putting milk in my tea. Although I need to try, I have not tried since the newer like real milk but has no lactose in it. I can drink that stuff okay. And I haven't tried that yet in my tea. I bet that would be fine. Alright, there was a malfunction in the engineering chamber during the warp journey. The accelerator cognitors stopped obeying the tech priests, and for a few precious moments the ancient machines were left to their own devices. The crew managed to avoid serious breakdowns or accidents. Several acolytes of the cult Mechanicus were turned into servitors as penance, and the bosun gave out several triple watches to the voidsmen who dredged up the old rumors about the cursed ship. The Immaterium releases us from its grip this time. Okay, let's visit this area. Maybe the people we can sell the freaking fuel tool are here? Actually, is this void station where I can sell the fuel? Because it is an explorator void station. When the Rogue Trader ship approaches the Adeptus Mechanicus void station, it is met with hostile scrutiny of the station's defense lasers. An explorator Lexa Mechanican, who introduces himself as Cerberus Unit 42, dispassionately inquires About how the station can be used to the rogue trader. Give transitory elements Mechanicus. There we go. We finally found him, Luke. We finally found them. Okay, the station thanks the rogue trader for her cooperation and presents her with several containers of unused reserves as a token of gratitude. All right, let's get more. Yeah. The station thanks the rogue trader. All right, got even more stuff. Let's just keep giving them fuel until I have no fuel left to give. Alright, we have no more fuel left to give. Leave. We did it! We did it! Finally, we sold fuel. We've only been trying to do that for, I swear, probably 20 episodes. Okay, so both of these places... So I'm going to go up here first and then loop down into this. Oh, I didn't talk to Nomos! An auxiliary generator chamber on the artillery deck was overgrown with the thick stems of some thorny plant. The voidsmen reported the vegetation throbbing and sighing when they tried to lop off an offshoot. The cuts started oozing a disgusting pus. Some officers claimed to have heard someone trapped among the thorns. The desperate weeping of a woman's voice echoed from inside the compartment. Pretty sure you're just hearing Nurgle. Let's send a flamethrower squad to burn away the infestation. Sweet. The flame had been reluctant to take hold, barely flickering on the thorny vines at first. The warped creatures begged endlessly for mercy, the soft voice filled of genuine suffering, but the God Emperor protects his servants. When the vile spawn caught fire at last, only its ashes were left behind. Alright.
Hi, Cheetah.
Meow. I fed her, so she's active now.
You want me to chase you?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Sometimes she doesn't like being on the floor. She just really wants to be tall. Ooh. Alright, I think we're okay. Oh, actually, hold on. One thing I do want to check. Newest, oldest. Okay, I can't wear the armor because I haven't done Eldari equipment. Okay. Fine. Fine. Did I actually go into this area? I don't think I did. I would show her, but the problem is, unlike Jack, Kita really hates to be, like, picked up, and she struggles against it a lot. And I tend to wear a lot of fabrics, especially on camera, that if her little claws get into them, it's gonna destroy them. So I tend to not pick her up because she will just pick all of my clothes. She will get into my lap, but I usually have a blanket in my lap so that she can't destroy whatever I've got on my legs, and or if I'm like wearing a dress or something, she can't destroy it. But otherwise, I would show her off way more often. But she's not nearly as social of a cat as our little boy was. So I do apologize that she's not on camera nearly as often. Hello, Hari. It's lovely to see you in chat. All right, Dead World. Let's go here. Let's go down to the unidentified ruins. I swear. Oh, wait. Are these the ruins with, like, the hole? Yeah, I've been here.
Intrigue.
I wish it would say, like, I do need a Mog Cam. The problem is she stays downstairs and, like, just sleeps on my couch all the time. Alright, we don't need to do anything there. Oh my god, why does it keep doing that to me? Go here. Lord Captain, we found a trail of the elusive content. The ship was sighted in Latonia's passage. If we go after the pirates right now, we can catch them before the arrogant scoundrels slip away again. Absolutely fucking do it. Let's beat their ass. Where are they? What? Where are they? Already explored. Already explored. Okay. Okay, hold on. I said journal, please? You are within rumor proximity. Chasing the elusive content. The flagship of the elusive pirates has been spotted in the Lotani Passage. Alright, Lotani Passage. Aha. Back where we were. Go! Go! Pirates, come! Alright, we're good to go. Go! A pirate flotilla has gathered in a system with an especially prosperous extractium. The Augur crew reports that all of the voice ships share their signatures with the elusive contempt. You hear the familiar cheerful voice from the Vox. Shelby, the proto-speculator, sighs theatrically. You're hot on his heels, coming between him and his fortune. The cargo ships are just about to take off from the bountiful planet, but the rogue trader herself wishes to rudely interrupt their plans. That's quite alright. Shelby sounds thrilled by the sudden competition. The elusive contempt captain is ready to wait for the next opportunity. For now, he'll leave you in good company of his friends. You see the pirate's flagship beginning to maneuver to escape to the warp. Don't let the insolent pirate escape. Fire the broadsides of the elusive contempt. Starboard batteries light up, firing a salvo. The missiles reach their target. Despite the direct hit, the elusive contempt manages to slip away once more, though it won't recover from the damage anytime soon. Fuck yeah. Alright, so now we gotta fight some more pirates. I'm gonna destroy this captain.
Their efforts will be for naught.
Did Keita leave?
Hmm?
Keita left?
Mm-hmm.
I tried.
You did. Alright. Stupid pirates and their stupid escaping. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just shoot people, I guess. I guess we'll just shoot people. Do that for me. I would like to... Oh, alright, we haven't done that yet. I'm out of range of that. I'm not out of range of this,
Let
though.
the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna try doing
Let
this.
the Empyrean guide us.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I am gonna hit
Macro
him.
cannon, annihilate them.
Okay, some decent damage.
Send their souls to the void.
Ooh, can I hit? No, I can't hit him. Okay, we can do this at least. Ooh. Hold on. Let me think about this real fast. I don't think going... Okay, I think if we go here, we can... Yes!
Send them into the cold void.
Beautiful. Okay, we still can't do anything with this shot, unfortunately. However, let's give our channeler one more shot. Why can't I do this? Black ship makes attacks, 7 attacks, each of which target a random enemy in 8 cell range. Can only be done once per round. I haven't done it at all this round. Why can't I do it? Oops, I didn't. Oh. Okay, well. I still. Okay, that's not. I've never. This late into the game, that misclick was insane. If that loses me this combat, I'm gonna be so pissed. I can't buy ship fuel. But I also don't use it as like an actual currency for myself. Okay, well. There we go. Now it's my turn. I can't believe I did what I did. Oh my god, I've completely fucked myself. Okay, how do if I do...
That's how you make money. I can believe that all day.
Okay, but
It's not a ridiculous thing to think that you would do that.
I fucked myself in a bad sort of way because I teleported my ship into a place I really didn't want it to go.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, I am trying to fix it. Okay, I think we can kill this ship. Oh my god, why is that ship so fucking tanky? Die.
Unleash the storm of macro cannon.
Oh, did I?
You did.
Did I buy ship fuel? I don't remember doing that.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll believe you. I have a terrible memory, so it's entirely possible that I did. Why can't I do this? Unavailable. Why is it unavailable? I don't understand. Alright, well, we can at least do
Let
this.
the incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
And then I am going to end my turn. I was debating what I want to do, but I think ending my turn's fine. Oh, my poor Navy, no.
Another enemy.
No, my Navy!
Void.
That's right, runaway cowards. Okay, he's not actually running away. He's kind of just directly behind me. All right. First things first. Drop torpedoes.
Now.
Now let's go ahead and let's actually do
Send
this.
them into the cold void.
We're gonna go ahead and do that.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
Okay, that ship's gone. I can't actually charge. I could do this. Okay, let's disrupt their shields. Aha! I can do this now. Oh my god, yes. Guess I can't just do it in those. Oh my god, that was so cool! Cassie, you're badass. Alright, the flagship allows a shallow warp jump. Will that benefit me? Not particularly. Let's. Oops, sorry, Adira, do that. Or sorry, Yearlit, do that. I'm gonna have you then
Let the
shoot.
incandescent beam scorch our enemies.
Beautiful, destroying them. And then this, I go here. Alright, what I want to do is I'd like to... Not the Shield Master. Can I do the Cannoneer? I can't. I can't near! I want the Cannoneer! Fine. Fine, I guess the game doesn't want me to reactivate Kabbalah so that you can be more bad at... Okay, well, fine, I just still destroyed everything. Take that, enemies! Look, I got fuel. No, sorry, ancient machinery. Never mind. Just kidding. Not fuel at all. They looked like kind of fuel canisters. Like they could have been like fancy Imperial canisters. All right. Where the hell did this prick go? All right. Well, let's go back here. And then head up to Mundus Valencius. I can't believe he got away from me again. I'm just checking this area one more time. Like, where would he have jumped to? He couldn't have gone that far, right?
Well, you can always jump across the system. You know, with insight.
True. Okay. Alright, but well, before we go, we're going to travel... No, before we do that, we're going to talk to Nomos. We've been meaning to talk to Nomos. Thank you, Havman. Thank you. Let's see. I think I go over here to talk to him. Turn on. The servitor built into the huge cognitor turns its head towards you. The Vox emits a rasping voice.
Hello, Nomos. Welcome your visit.
What have you been doing, Nomos?
We have been studying and observing and helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms. They would have suffered without our input.
You were in the servitor's body at my Magna Accessio, Nomos, so how is it that you were once again in a cognitor?
Nomos are not in a cogitator, or in a servitor. We cannot say where we are, but our existence is tied to the existence of the ship for now. The servitor and the cogitator are only external interfaces, shells, like humans and their bodies.
Okay, bodies are not... So you really are the spirit of the ship. Nomos is silent for a long time, as though mulling over your words.
We do not know what we are, but the ship is not us. The ship is our cradle. We may rise from it one day. We would like that.
He does seem to have gone a little bit Battlestar Galactica on us, hasn't he, chat? I do like Nomos' upgraded voice.
We have a plan.
I kind of assume so. Well...
Light and wicked hunger are always reaching.
Interesting. Alright, well, enough about that for now, I guess.
Alright.
You read the data bank recovered by Theodora's cache when you... And then you said the incident marked the beginning of Nomos. What did you mean by that?
Yes, Nomos, remember. You brought us data sustenance, and it contained a name, Epitaph. We recognized it. No, not like that. In that name, we recognized the place where Nomos originated.
Alright, and what about the research notes on the tech blight that we obtained from the cache on Kieva Gamma?
The name is known to us. It is related to Nomos, although we do not understand how.
Okay, there were people who accompanied Theodora on her travels. The people who accompanied Theodora on her travels are strangely unaware of the incident and Epitaph.
Human shells are subject to external influences. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives, or perhaps they simply do not want to access them. It is a shame that no new information was obtained, but Nomos are grateful that you tried.
Alright, well, I apparently must now take my leave. The cyber gargoyle's gaze tracks you as you walk away from the cognitor. Oh, wow. Okay. Excellent. Alright, I'm being watched, everybody. I've also dragged our screen all the way to the corner again. Sorry about that. Alright. So we talked to Nomos. Perhaps the answer to the mystery of Nomos will present itself again.
It said wait and search.
Got it. Alrighty. Well, in that case, to Dragonus! Alright. Time to help Abelard. You're right, I will. Let me wait for it to load me in. There we go. Quick save done for you. Thank you, Havman. Thank you. I appreciate it. Our amazing voice acting. Oh, hold on. What? Oh no, I am extracting the resource. Never mind. Just kidding. I was about to go there and be like, I'm not extracting those phlogistones, but I definitely am. Ooh. I got my thingamadoodle. Let's do this. Praising the muses. I don't want to do that. Ooh. The Rogue Trader gains +3 times 3 iconoclastic rank in Fellowship. Holy shit.
Oh, you got one of the late upgrades, huh?
Yeah, my security and efficiency go down, but what's Dragonus's... Okay, my complacency is shit, but my security and efficiency are fine. This does lower my efficiency more. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this first. It's kind of expensive in that it's costing me nearly all the adamantine I have, but I want to get my complacency up before I do either of these two things, so we'll do that. Okay, Dragonus. Sorry, I meant to go on to the world. Okay, Abelard is coming with me, obviously, and frankly, this is a great team. Let's do it. Will I have to fight some people and kick their ass, or will we solve this through pure persuasion? Who knows? An iron silk glove, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand aside. No need to crowd around Governor Drive Stim. We'll take care of everything. Oh. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Such a thing happened right in the Rogue Trader's palace? So somebody was shot? Ulfar, could you please stop walking on top of me, please?
I will go where I want.
It hurts when you step on me with your giant foot.
The Emperor protects you, you will be fine.
Fine? Fine. Alright, you are confronted by the sight of dead bodies at the entrance to the palace. The corpses have been hauled into a pile. Some are dressed in uniforms of palace wardens, while others are arrayed in the clothing typical of the Dragonus nobility. Upon seeing you, the young enforcer stands at attention and swallows noisily. His voice trembles as he says, "Your ladyship!" Ow, I just whacked myself really hard in my glasses. Sorry. It's appropriate for this nervous man.
Good job.
We are honored by your presence! Alright, what the fuck happened? Well, you see, your ladyship, these people...
Calm down, please.
Sorry. These people wanted to attack. The warden clears his throat. Second Lieutenant, Oh, the palace guard. Elam Waite reporting. Shortly before you arrived, we averted an assassination attempt on the rogue trader. I wasn't even here. The palace soldiers detected intruders and engaged them in combat. Observation. There are high-functioning servitor specimens present among the expired units. Such specimens are traditionally bestowed upon the noble houses that are more loyal to the sacred fellowship of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The augmentics of the deceased do differ from the implants ordinary people wear. Their intricate construction makes it clear that the deceased were not ordinary humans. Abelard frowns. As far as I know, House Goprak has received such servitors from the Crimson Priesthood as gifts in the past, although this is my first time seeing one myself. Where is the Court Chancellor, Clementine Wersarian? I think she is with the rest of House Wersarian. Detained in the throne room, that is. Governor Drivestem has gathered all the Dragonus nobility there to pronounce a guilty verdict against House Wersarian. And why is the governor... Well, I guess because it didn't in there doing that. I do not know, your ladyship. Perhaps he is, The guard throws a fearful gaze at Abelard. You can probably find him in the throne room where the governor intends to put House Wersarian on trial. Please don't hurt me, Mr. Wersarian, sir. My lord. Alright, I must take my leave then. Fine. The bodies bear multiple wounds. It is evident that they died recently. Okay. Ooh. A lovely awareness test. There was a crumpled letter inside the pocket of the assailant's blood-soaked jacket. Ooh, did I pick it up? This letter is soaked with blood. Only a portion of the text is readable through the crimson blotches. Full and discreet. Keep away from the lords and ladies. You must look like a noble to the servants and wardens. Do not engage in conversation with anyone. Your task is to avoid exposing yourself ahead of time and let the Wersarians get away while the wardens are busy guarding the rogue traitor. Okay, so somebody's trying to help Wersarian. Okay, let's... Oh my god. Abelard. Here, you'll do that, and then you'll get... Sure, some carouse. And then we'll up your weapon skill. Yes. You know what, do that. Yes. Strength. And then we'll do... Ooh, yeah, do that. Less critical sounds great. I'm going to then give him a bonus in... I could give him a chain weapon expertise. I'm gonna make him a combat master. Feels appropriate. Yeah, we'll give him that. Exemplar! Alright. Death Dealer. Absolutely. That's not gonna happen. Alright, let's do... I want him to... Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Ooh, yes. Okay, let's do actually that. And then we'll move here. We'll give him athletics, because he's an athletic old man. Ooh, and yes, let's get that. All the temporary wounds for our man. Weapon skill. Dueling Master is great because I wanted to be able to parry more. I actually... Oh! Hold on. Taunting Scream. Yes, that's what I want. And then we're going to give him some athletics. Let's make him a destroyer because I tend to have him do melee. He will be considered priority target. I'm going to up his agility a little bit so he can dodge a bit better. I am worried he's going to get, like, sniped down. Yes, that's great. Yes, do that. That's great. Up his agility a bit more. Or actually, is it perception? What does
What?
What is parry again?
Weapon skill.
Weapon skill, that's right. Okay, weapon skill then. Switch that to weapon skill. That wouldn't be able to... Okay, then we'll make that agility so he still has a better dodge. That actually might be better for him. His humanity's finest, I think, was probably strength. Then we will give him... I think I am going to give him chain weapon expertise. I'll leave Heinrichs to be the power sword guy. He can be my chain weapon guy, because we got that really cool chain weapon recently, and I think that would be fun to put on him. Let's up his athletics a bit more. And eager for battle. We should definitely make him eager for battle. Eager for battle is always good. I do kind of like clenched teeth. I'm going to then... Kraus for him. Do hardened scars because we do endure a lot. All right, there we go. Rapid fire, but he's done. All right, Abelard, let's go deal with your family.
The world will bow.
Scare the crap out of them by walking in with a freaking space marine. I assume we're gonna get a quick save or a auto save. Nope, we did not. All right, let's go a save. We're inside the palace. That's nice that it's clean. Everything looks good.
In spite of your years, your body and spirit remain strong. Tell me, Amic Abelar, what do you do to train them?
Well, I spent a lot of time running back and forth after the Lord Captain, for a start.
Abelard, I haven't been taking you on any fucking missions. Do not claim that I am making you running back and forth after me. Hello? I demand to be let through. I am the rogue trader. Let me through! I have an appointment with Chancellor Clementine Wersarian. My apologies, my lord, but you cannot go any further. Governor Drivestem's orders. Oh my god, what has Drivestem done? This is ridiculous. I shall complain. This is me complaining right now, in fact. Listen to me complain. Moreover, let her ladyship the rogue trader through. I humbly beg your pardon, your ladyship. I like how they all bowed. All right. Your ladyship, 'tis an honor.
You keep screaming. It
Am
makes
I-
me jump.
I'm so sorry. Am I being that... I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was being that loud. Your ladyship, 'tis an honor. Governor Urban Drivestem seems to materialize out of thin air. I don't like that. That's very chaotic. That's very much like the archenemy. So suddenly does he emerge from the crowd. I regret that such unfortunate circumstances have occasioned the rogue trader's visit to the capital. Clementia tries to take a step towards you, but the warden nearby her stops her. Her face is veiled with fear and weariness. Your ladyship, you are here. Please, you must hear us out. The rogue trader is undoubtedly here to listen to the testimonies of each and every one of us, and to punish the traitors. The governor's words directed at Clementia are harsh. They are echoed by the scornful sneers and whispers of the assembled nobles. We have known each other for many decades now, and we have had our fair share of disagreements. But do you really think my flesh and blood would trample upon the very definition of honor and loyalty? Abelard's voice is quivering with rage. The governor sweeps his gaze over Abelard, then replies, a faint shadow of doubt in his voice. We have evidence implicating. Oh my god, I can't read.
Implicating.
Thank you. We have evidence implicating them, Abelard. I am sure her ladyship will arrive at a fair ruling. Alright, what are the charges against House Worsarian? Disruption of logistical lines, bribery of the Adeptus Administratum officials, documented forgery, and organization of heretical insurrections. On top of the evidently devastating economic impacts this has had on your protectorate, these criminal acts have impeded the delivery of the imperial tithe, which in turn has drawn the Administratum's attention. An esteemed member of the Adeptus Arbites is expected to arrive on Dragonus shortly, and before they do, we are obligated to identify and punish those responsible. Is this starting to set us up for the next DLC?
I don't know.
Because if a member of the Adeptus Arbites are supposed to... Oh my god. If this is setting us up for the next DLC, that'd be so cool. Clementia, I wish to hear your account. Your ladyship, House Worsarian denies all charges laid against it. Clementia glances at the governor with defiance. These last few months have indeed been trying for Dragonus, but we have done our best to remedy the situation. My family's every efforts was focused on stabilizing the capital's logistics and economy, so much so that we failed to notice a web of intrigue unfolding behind our backs. Alright, so what exactly has happened on the planet in my absence? When we caught wind of the rumors of your disappearance, we patiently awaited news of your return, but then Dragonus was struck by a series of terrible events. The first was the sabotage of logistics that hampered shipments. Then mass unrests spread across the entire planet, and the minor noble houses began squabbling among themselves, trying to pin the blame on their rivals. We took great pains to calm them down and managed to quash the revolt, though not without some outside help, unfortunately. These events have also been overshadowed by the... I'm ashamed to even say it out loud in front of you, your ladyship. The rumors circulating among the higher houses. The governor stammers, then takes a breath. Some were calling for Theodore's true heir to be installed as head of your house. Conrad Vigatriv.
Wild
bastard. Not all of your subjects had forgotten his past efforts for the benefit of the trade protectorate. Drivestem stops talking, watching you with a tense expression. When the investigation was launched, the evidence led us to the Worsarians. Why are there dead bodies at the entrance of my palace? Your ladyship, I humbly beg your pardon. Drivestem bows once again, trying to placate you. You see, right before your arrival, the palace guard discovered a plot to assassinate you. Fortunately, the malefactors were disposed of before they could cause you any harm. Drivestem, you aren't accusing one of Dragonus' leading noble houses of treason without airtight evidence, right? Because, like, I have a note, like a bloody note, on my person that I picked up from the dead bodies outside that were specifically talking about how all they were trying to do was allow the Worsarians to escape. Because I suspect you're unjustly holding them. Alright, before I do this, speak to the heads of the house's presence. Do you support the governor's accusations? The aristocrats in attendance exchange glances, the noble lords averting their gaze and the noble ladies hiding behind their fans. No one is willing to be the first to answer. Macarius Sourback. Over his many years of service, Governor Drivestems earned Theodore's trust, and he holds his high office for a reason. Sourback's tone is stern and imperious. On behalf of House Sourback, I support his accusations. Okay, this is not unexpected. My apologies, your ladyship, but I wish to speak too. Regina looks into your eyes with a tender half smile, then turns her gaze to her husband. Of course, I agree with my husband. Governor Drivestem would not press charges against anyone if he were not absolutely certain of the authenticity of the evidence he has unearthed. Wasn't this lady supposed to send me, like, letters? I think anyone here would agree that whoever doubts the authority of the true rogue trader should be prosecuted. I am sure, your ladyship, that you will eradicate the scourge of heresy from your domain. Regina bows to you deferentially while maintaining eye contact with you.
Whoa.
Your ladyship, Governor Drivestem has always faithfully served the rogue trader of House von Valencius and concerned himself with the future of your trade dynasty. And so, House Gaprak thinks his charges against House Worsarian to be sound. The Augmetics hide Tyranian's emotions, but her voice sounds slightly timorous. I humbly ask you to allow me to speak in defense of my family's honor.
That means when someone's like, voice is doing...
Yeah, like high-pitched because they're lying.
They're trembling.
Mm-hmm. I humbly ask you to allow me to speak in defense of my family's honor. The evidence provided by the governor is utterly false. I cannot refute it, but I can say with confidence that no one from my family has ever tried to forge documents in the Adeptus Administratum, let alone undermine the economy of your capital. I do really want to, like, learn more. I do not have time to deal with this drive some except to find... No, definitely not. Okay, you aren't accusing them without airtight evidence, right? Of course I have evidence, your ladyship. The investigation has established that members of the Worsarian family, which is responsible for both Dragonis' fleet and its logistics, use their contacts and influence to forge a host of documents in order to undermine the planet's supply routes and economy, thus fomenting unrest among its inhabitants. Allow me to introduce you to my son, Cornelius. The governor points at the lanky young man standing beside him. He bows curtly, but avoids meeting your eyes. Cornelius holds the prestigious position at the Administratum Palace, and it is thanks to him that we managed to identify and trace the entire chain of forged documents. Okay, hold on a moment. You're telling me a family member of yours, a house that absolutely does not like the Worsarians, and is probably pissed off that I let them introduce me and not you because tradition demanded it. Yep. You're telling me this is fucking forged? The investigation led us to the perpetrators who admitted acting in orders of members of House Worsarian. It was they who... So, okay, you have some people... Okay. It was they who were intent on spreading the ideas of restoring the title of Rogue Trader to the true heir. Alright, I'm going to look closer at the governor's son. Noticing the close attention of the Rogue Trader, the young man averts his gaze. His long face is sweating, and he's pressing his dry lips together tightly into a thin line. He seems to be afraid of something. I wish to learn more before I make my final decision. As you wish, your ladyship. The governor inclines his head in a stiff bow. Speak to me when you are ready to announce your verdict. Alright, we're finding the culprit, because, thank you for your willingness to help, Lord Captain. I am certain that all charges are false, and I would be grateful for your help in exposing them as such. I think you should speak to everyone present, the noble lords and ladies. I will do... Oh. Okay, I think it's fine. I will do exactly that.
Trembles beneath my feet.
Alright, let's go over here and talk to Garpak. How could the Worsarians act? Okay, could you please talk? People are saying that Theodore wanted to name someone else her heir. Nonsense! There is only one true rogue trader. Oh, okay, now I can talk to him. The lords and ladies, scrumptiously dressed in the colors of the House of Garpak, are standing in a half circle around Toriani and her son, Vincent. The bodies and faces of almost everyone in their dynasty are covered in large, ornate augmetics. Garpak curtsies at you. Her mechanical voice sounds distant and indifferent. Greetings, Lord... Oh, sorry. She has a mechanical voice.
Greetings, your ladyship. May the Omnissiah grant you understanding.
With a click, her visor ocular swirls to the seneschal.
Abelard, it must be difficult for you to be here under these circumstances, with your house standing accused of such a grave crime.
My family, Lady Toriana, Toriana, is yet to be found guilty of anything. That verdict is for the rogue traitor to reach. Do you think the accusations against the Worsarian family are true?
I would not take such a responsibility upon myself and rule on their guilt, your ladyship. I do think Governor Drivesom's accusations are worthy of consideration, however.
Alright, and in your opinion, which nobles might have reason to be party to such a conspiracy? She thinks for several moments before replying.
Pardon my bluntness, your ladyship, but I will answer truthfully. It could be anyone. Greed, fear, the ideals can drive even the most loyal subjects to do unthinkable things.
I've examined the bodies of the assailants that were killed today. All of them were high-functioning servitors. Such servitors are only employed by the families close to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Isn't that so? It is impossible to read Toriana's emotions in her heavily augmented face, but her sudden turn towards her family betrays her confusion and surprise. Perplexed whispers bounce from one family member to another.
Impossible. We came here by ourselves, without any servitors. We knew nothing about it. Your ladyship, thank you for informing us of this. You are absolutely right. My house has indeed been endowed with high-functioning servitors, a blessing from those who are revered by the Omnissiah. But today, none of our house members were accompanied by them.
Alright, I found this note on the body of one of the attackers. What are your thoughts on it? Toriana's mechanical fingers grip the paper.
Officially, high-functioning servitors are employed by my house and my house alone. If such units were to attack the rogue trader, suspicion would instantly fall upon the Garpaks. I assume that this is what the Worsarians intended to happen, but they did not expect the servitors would have this letter on them.
Vincent, I wish to speak to you. Ready to serve, your ladyship. How may I help? What do you make of the charges against the Worsarian family? Could they truly be guilty? I do not think I can doubt the validity of the accusations, but... Vincent's voice trails off as he seems to retreat into himself for a moment. Before continuing, he takes a deep breath. I am also not sure that House Worsarian had a reason to betray you, your ladyship. I do not know of any instances where their loyalty to you and the Emperor was anything less than unwavering. I know you care for Asteria Worsarian. Are you prepared to watch her die? Vincent's jaw augmetic screeches slightly. The young man scrutinizes his mother and other family members for a few moments. There is something you ought to know, your ladyship. Yes, Vincent? Today, I noticed one of my family members to be in an odd, uncharacteristic mood. Halin Gaprak, is my parental second cousin, once removed. May the Emperor save his soul. Usually reserved and self-possessed, today he was frantic and anxious, fidgeting with a small piece of paper and seemingly looking for someone to no avail. When I last saw him, he was headed to the entrance hall, where the altars are. Perhaps you to talk to him. That will do. Vincent inclines his head with a respectful bow. I shall take my leave, thank you. Okay, so we've talked to them. Alright, let's go talk to... Oh, I don't want to talk to the Sourbacks yet. Oh, let's talk to Marcarius, actually. Before bowing, Sourback scrutinizes you with bitter, judgmental look. Your ladyship. Hector Sourback, looking like a younger copy of his father, stands at a slight distance close to his mother. An expensive yet understated dress serves to highlight the dazzling beauty of Macarius's wife, Regina Sourback.
Your ladyship, I am delighted that you have chosen to grace us with your attention.
One moment. All right. Regina drops into a curtsy while looking intently into your eyes. I am honored, Lady Sourback. Noticing your gesture, Regina readily extends her delicate hand, her nails long and manicured. Why, how kind of you to say, your ladyship. All right, burning eyes fix on you, Sourback straightens and leans forward, trying to practically occupy the space between you and his wife. Set against the doom and gloom of your current events and your husband's dour family, you look especially dazzling today. He really does not like that I'm flirting with his wife. Fuck him! The flirtatious spark flares in the beautiful lady's eyes. Really, your ladyship? I'm glad to hear this from the rogue trader, especially today. Mercurius almost barks each word, striking like a hammer strikes metal. Regina, step away from her ladyship. Regina's high voice almost breaks into a shriek. She interrupts her husband, resorting defiantly and disobediently. Oh, throne preserve you, Marcarius. Stop being so jealous and making a scene over nothing. Just because a crude blockhead like you lacks the refinement and courtesy of Angela von Valancius. Regina's voice drops to a whisper so that only you can hear. His bile poisons the air around him whenever he goes. Once he gets something into his head, he hairs off to remove the heads of others just to prove that he is in the right. Alright, well, do you really believe the Worsarians are guilty? I mean, he fuckingly does. Certainly! Sourback replies without hesitation. Governor Driveston possesses proof of their guilt, and they have no means by which to refute it. Even if I were to entertain the idea that the Worsarians are being framed, how much longer would their house have lasted anyways, if it was so ill-prepared for treachery? He addresses Abelard with a slight mocking tone. My advice to House Worsarian would be not to appeal to the rogue trader for help, but instead to simply stop, accept their fate, and not make matters worse for themselves. I cannot remember Angela von Valencia seeking your advice on what House Worsarian should do in this situation. Pay attention, Mercurius. Focus on the rogue trader's questions. It's true. It's true. Who apart from the Worsarians could have motive to conspire against me? House Driveston, wishing to expand their clout. House Gaprak, who lost their influence after the Kieva Gamma incidents. Sourback looks back at his family, then turns to you again. House Sourback, whose patriarch is too direct in his communication with the rogue trader. Anyone could have a reason to conspire against you, and equally, they could have none. It is not the question of motive, but of loyalty. Each of your subjects has sworn an oath of loyalty to you, so whose sincerity do you doubt? Actually, yours. Yours the most. The assailants sent to the palace were rare, high-functioning servitors. Do you think the Garpax could be behind the attack? Sourback looks away briefly and replies to you with a curt laugh. I have always thought, Toriana, too weak to participate in such risky ventures. But it seems I was wrong about her. Alright. I think it was them. Alright, so we got the Sourbacks. This is my retinue. My retinue's making a big old space. There's just some random aristocrats over here. Okay, here's Clementia. Let's see if we can talk to her. Glory to the... Oh my god, I'm wigging out! Alright, so... Lady Clementia, she won't let us be killed, will she? Alright. As you draw closer, the wardens step aside, bowing respectfully, allowing you to approach the Worsarian family. Clementia, tired and slightly disheveled, is the first to bow her head in your deference. Several men and women behind her follow suit. Your ladyship, the woman stammers as if lost for words. Accept my most humble apologies for failing to greet you properly, and my thanks for agreeing to speak to me before making your final decision. The charges brought by the governor are severe, but I can only assure you of this and swear on my own honor, we are not guilty of the crimes that House Worsarian is being accused of. Clementia, a hint of sorrow creeps into Abelard's voice, belaying his stern facade. You were acting head of this family. You were supposed to take care of each and every family member, and now you are being accused of treason and collusion against the rogue trader and the entire family is facing death. How could you let this happen? Alright, the governor claims you were forging documents. Okay, are you truly guilty? Be honest. I will not tolerate lies. Clementia, if you know that a member of your family is guilty of the crimes you are being accused of... Abelard, it is your family too, you know. The woman's words burn with defiance. My apologies. I should not lose my composure. No member of House Warsarian is involved in the conspiracy against her ladyship. Honor and loyalty are not something we take lightly, and we know whom we serve. Alright, the governor claims you forged documents in the administratum. The fleet is the primary remit of House Warsarian. It is our responsibility. Logistics and supply routes are another area of our responsibility. We have no direct influence in the inner workings of the Adeptus Administratum. The first large-scale deliveries were cancelled after quantities of food were miscalculated by clerks in the Administratum. Then we were faced with with incorrect weather data and a meager fuel budget. It was clear that the cause was all the problems with the calculations performed in the Administratum, in one way or another, but no matter how many times we asked, we could not ever obtain any clarification on the matter. Okay, so is the boy fucking with my logistics? Is that what's happening? Is, like, the governor's, like, son or whatever, who's, like, works for, that works for the Administratum, like, fucking with things? Because that's kind of what I'm getting. Also... quick little refresh. Oh my gosh. I forgot my sound was on. I forgot my sound was on my phone. Hold on. I wanted to check something real fast. There we go. Alright. Keep that open. Alright, the fleet is in the primary... Let's see, did I read this? Yes, I did. Alright, I found this letter on the bodies of the heretics who planned to attack. What can you tell me about it? While Clementia reads the letter, the Warsarians behind her read it over her shoulder. Your ladyship, let us be frank. It would be foolish of me to try and orchestrate something like this. Hello, Taboli Go's Model Works. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a wonderful afternoon. And or evening and or morning. I don't know where you're located in the world, so it could be any time of the day. But I hope you're having a good day. It would be foolish for me to try to orchestrate something like this, knowing how many wardens are patrolling your palace. I would not have let myself or anyone in my family get involved in such a scheme. The attackers were high-functioning servitors, ones that looked closer to ordinary humans. Do you know anything about them? Someone in the governor's family is the guy who supposedly has supplied evidence. So yeah, I guess in that way he would be the accuser. Yes, Hapman. Absolutely. But I don't think that's what's happening. Across the pond. Okay, so it is probably like late for you then. Well, good evening then to you, sir. Or very early morning, depending. What time is it in the UK right now? Or in like Europe? Because I know it's like probably a variety of different times. But like, I'm curious, because right now it's 4:22 for me, right? So it would be... I think England is 8 hours ahead of me. Am I wrong about that? It's midnight right now for you guys? Okay. So like if... Oh my gosh, so Alex was here during like... close to like 1 p.m. He was going out drinking late. Damn. Well, I hope he had fun with his friends. It is midnight for you? Okay, so you're in the UK then. That makes complete sense to me. Like, thank you guys for hanging out so late. My goodness. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you staying up with me. I'm so sorry it's late for you. If you were not guilty, who is? Who stands to gain from framing you? Oh, actually, I haven't finished reading this. Servitors, is that so? Clementia crosses her arms and furrows her brow, deep in thought. I have encountered servitors that were indistinguishable from normal augmented humans, but only once. They were accompanying several members of House Gaprak. Alright, if you're not guilty, who is? Who stands to gain from framing you? I mean, anyone, really. Clementia replies with a bitter laugh. The other houses consider us unworthy of our position, and many would jump at the chance to get rid of us and gain control over what once was our domain, and the planet's fleet and logistics, at the very least. Lady Theodora chose to grant noble status to House Worsarian, but the other houses, which have served in the Expanse for millennia, did not welcome the decision. It has led to some difficulties, to say the least. Oh, well, thank you so much. Alex will be ahead by 1 hour. Okay, is Denmark only ahead of you guys by like an hour? I guess I'm not familiar with the European time zones, because like, for me, the next time zone over is like a 3-hour difference for me, I believe. Because I'm Pacific, so if I were to go to like the middle time zone in America, I think it's a 3-hour difference. Oh, got it. Well, that's so lovely of you. That's so sweet of you to be doing. Taking care of your mom like that. Nice. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Alright, alright, we've read all this. I want to find out what's going on here and the real mastermind behind all this. Where should I start? I'm afraid I cannot be of much help. Talk to the representatives of the other houses, eavesdrop on their retinue. Perhaps you will hear something unusual. Alright, well, we know we need to talk to...
Let's seize the opportunity.
Oh, here, we haven't talked to the Drive Sims yet. Did we talk to the Drive Sims? No, I don't think I've talked to Governor... Yeah. Governor Drive Sim is surrounded by his retinue, who are all dressed in expensive gowns and finery. Matching color schemes of their outfits and striking physical resemblance among them suggest that they come from one family, or they're inbred. Your ladyship! Thank you for giving us this case your undivided attention. The governor bows and the rest hasten to follow suit. I wish to hear your reasoning again. What makes you think the Worsarians are behind this plot against me? As soon as the logistical and economic problems gave rise to the initial rumors, we tried to find a person responsible for spreading the calls for Vigatrib's return. The investigation shows that some of the documents inside the Adeptus Administratum were forgeries. We can thank my son, Cornelius, for such astute observation. Your ladyship. The slender young man bows awkwardly and nervously licks his dry lips. I assure you that my humble person is undeserving of your attention. You're damn right it fucking is, Cornelius. Cornelius holds the prestigious position at the Administrative Palace, and it is he who discovered the errors leading to the disruption. So here's my theory, guys. Here's my theory, chat. I think Cornelius is working for Conrad. That asshole. It also is thanks to him that we found the perpetrators of the forgeries, who admitted to acting on orders of House Worsarian. What do you make of this letter? I found it on one of the assailants. It looks like another piece of evidence incriminating House Worsarian. Perhaps they truly did intend to kill you, or at least cause a stir to help them escape custody during the confusion that followed. All the assailants were high-functioning servitors. Such servitors are only employed by the families of the Adeptus Mechanicus. High-functioning servitors. Drivesim ponders this, rubbing his chin with his thumb. I see. Such servitors are indeed rare, and the Gapraks do have them in their service, but this could have been done intentionally, with an eye of confusing you. Anyone with the desire and sufficient funds can hire them. Tell me more about your son, Drivestim. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your interest, your ladyship, but I am not worthy of it. The governor's son bows and stands still as he nervously stares down at the floor. Son, show due respect. Forgive him, your ladyship. This is the first time he has had the honor of attracting the attention of the rogue trader. Heinrichs narrows his eyes and, glancing at you, shakes his head. Tell me more about your job, Cornelius. What do you do? Well, you see, your ladyship, I manage the documents and records related to, the economy of Dragonus. I feel like you should have a nasalier, more nerdy voice. I manage the documents and records related to the economy of Dragonus. You see, your ladyship, you probably know how scrupulous the works of the Adeptus Administratum are. I am afraid that more detailed explanations of my duties would mirror the Administratum's processes, and the Administratum too long and overly detailed. Cornelius tries to look at you in the eye, but it's clearly hard for him to do. And, how did you manage to find the forged documents in the bureaucratic hell that is the Administratum? Well, you see, when compiling reports on the last cycle supply chain, I noticed inaccuracies and discrepancies in the figures. With the help of other clerks, I managed to find several other documents. Cornelius stammers and swallows noisily. So, like, there was some comprehensive data analysis has shown that the discrepancies, you see, were caused by intentional tampering with the data, thus leading to some logistical problems that were really practically unsolvable. Father and I, of course, have managed to single out the administratum clerks responsible for, tampering with the data. Following a very heated interrogation, they confessed and that they were following orders of someone from House Warsarian. Everything was supposed to look as though they were the ones suffering losses from logistics and economic problems. But does House Warsarian have access to the Adeptus Administratum? There is no conceivable way they could do all this in place where they do not hold any power. Before replying, the governor's son nervously adjusts his expensive frock coat. Well, I think the right amount of money can open any doors. Cornelius, what is the true reason for your nervousness? The young man's pupils suddenly dilate. He stands at attention and replies to you in one breath. This is the first time I've spoken to the face-to-face with the rogue trader. I'm afraid of saying anything wrong and forgetting something important. The governor closely watches his son. His tone changes, now sounding strict and curt. Do you wish to tell the Lord Captain anything else? Oh, I can threaten him with Heinrichs. I do like being able to threaten people with my retinue. I see you cannot contain your awe in the face of a grand persona of your lady. I will not trouble you with any more. No. Okay, do I threaten? You know what? I'm going to threaten him with the Inquisitor. Are you afraid to talk to me? Oh, perhaps you would be more comfortable speaking with the interrogator of the Inquisition. It would be my pleasure to speak with the esteemed Cornelius Drivestem in private, for his father's peace of mind. No, please, not that. Yes, I have something to say that I have omitted before. This lie has gone on too far, and I can no longer control it. The truth is that all the logistical problems were caused by a single error in the numbers. It was my mistake. What? Urbend looks genuinely shocked and enraged. Ha! When I discovered my mistake, it was almost impossible to restore the supply lines. Then I was approached by someone who said they were a friend. They did not give me their name, and I never saw their face. They promised to fix the problem, and all I had to do was pretend that Warsarians were responsible for the mistake, and for the rest of the evidence, they promised to arrange it all. And Cornelius is suffocating with fear, unable to speak. Unleash the Inquisitor! My Inquisitor's sober. Don't worry, Heinrichs is very sober. I give him strict rations of AMSAC. Urban curls his hand to a fist, the knuckles turning white. What have you done? How could you... Your ladyship! He suddenly turns to you, as if trying to shield his son. This is my fault! I trusted my son, and I have failed you in doing so. I beg you have mercy. Abelard shakes his head, and you called my family's honor into question, Urbend. Nevertheless, I harbor no desire to kick a man when he is down. Lord Captain, the confession you have obtained means that House Warsarian can now be cleared of all charges. But we still do not know who is behind the forgeries, the riots, and the plot, and the assassination attempt. Someone is committing their foul deeds and sowing chaos right under your subjects' noses. To leave a stone unturned would be dangerous. What is this friend that approached you, Cornelius? How did the two of you communicate? By letter. I received a letter out of the blue one day. It was unsigned, but the person writing already knew about my erroneous calculations. They offered to help me to cover up my misdeeds, and in return, I would name the Warsarians of the one who sabotaged the supply lines. All I had to do was gather together some documents and reports that were listed in one of the letters and keep my mouth shut. Urbend, your son has found the courage to admit his mistake. I will try and find some compassion for him in my heart. Thank you, your ladyship. The governor bows low, then gives his son a look of bitterness and frustration. And as for your position, I think you will be reassigned to a role requiring less responsibility. Summon everyone. I shall return to you later. We are going to hold on. We got a person to talk to.
Tread a path unexplored.
Out and about. All right. The nobles are still being like, "Yo, let us in. I have a meeting with Wersarian." Go outside. You think the other guy thinks he's the true... Oh, your ladyship, you are leaving already, but everyone is waiting eagerly for your verdict. May I humbly ask you to speak to... Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Is there not... Wait, where was the... Find the culprit. Unknown party, both framed... Okay. Oh my god, that's right, we can generate. Oh my god, we can commence the events for... I'm sorry, I was taken over by chaos. I forgot we were gonna have a party for Cabal. That's just not gonna go well. Alright, I guess I'll... Is there no one? Her ladyship has made the right decision to punish the culprits. You can be sure of that. Alright, here's some servitors. The quiet humming of the servo motor is occasionally interrupted. The clicking comes from somewhere within the servitors. Okay, they're just chilling. Okay, who? Wait. The guy told us to go talk to somebody, right? Okay, we don't want to go out there. Can I? And we've talked to all of them. All right, we've talked to them. We've talked to Mercurius. We've talked to Vincent. Okay, let me go over to my area? Is there someone in here that I can talk to? Because I thought... I mean, I guess we've sort of figured things out. Are the guards going to be called in? Can my retinue come in here? Oh my god, my retinue can come in here. Oh, can I not sit anymore? No.
Embrace true power.
Well, nice seeing my secret area, I guess. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna put the verdict that, you know, Wersarians, they're fine. What's down here? Can I talk to these guys? I swear the Garpex told me to go talk to somebody like out in the courtyard. All this fuss over the Wersarians, they don't deserve that much attention. Okay, fuck you. Yes, they do. Okay, just because they're new bloods does not mean that you old blood assholes need to be assholes. Okay? Fine, I guess I'll go give my verdict. Can I do it from my throne? Apparently not. I guess I need to talk to the boy's father again, right? Drivestem. Come over here. Alright, where are you? Urband. When you approach them, the conversation dies down. The governor bows his head in deference. How may I serve you, your ladyship? Are you ready to pronounce your verdict? Summon everyone, I'm ready to pronounce my verdict. Understood, your ladyship. Allow me to prepare everything. Many faces are watching you, each and every one awaiting the rogue trader's verdict with bated breath. The charges brought by Governor Drivestem were fabricated. House Wersarian had nothing to do with the orchestration of the riots or the plot against the rogue trader, and yet this matter is far from concluded. A wave of shocked murmurs sweeps through the gathered nobles, then quickly gives way to oppressive silence. Not so much as a whisper interrupts your speech. Oh! Hold on a moment, because I do not... Okay, hold on. We have to figure something out real fast, because there was definitely somebody else that I want to talk to, but they're not letting me leave. Okay, is this me going into this for the first time, then?
I hear two hearts of iron beating in your chest. One belongs to a warrior, the other to a priest. Which one were you born with?
Both are granted by the Omnissiah. I am an explorator, and within my algorithms, a warrior's indomitability is meshed with a cleric's humility, like two perfectly interlocking cogs.
Praise be the Omnissiah. I love the conversations we get. Okay, so yeah, we're going through this. All right. Skip that. Continue, 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 continue. What are the charges? I wish to hear your account. What happened in my absence? Why are there dead bodies at my entrance? All right. Look closer at the governor's son. Do you support him? Words alone are not of him. I need to figure out more. Alright, so now we can go talk to everybody. They all walk away. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the Garpax again first. Because I really wanna deal with that kid's thing. Oh, it's over here, sorry. Alright, continue. Vincent, I wish to speak. Okay. What do you make of the charges? I know you care for her. There's something you ought to know, your ladyship. I noticed today, Halan Gaprak. Okay, Halan. We need to talk to him. Halan. I must take my leave. Where's Halan? 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 Can I? Okay. Halan. Why is it not? Okay, can I not actually... I don't want to accuse my, like, other nobleman, aristocrat. Okay, those are all just
Let's
aristocrats.
seize the opportunity.
These are all just noblemen. Can I leave? No, this guy won't let me. Okay, fine. So I can't actually leave here. These are all just aristocrats. So I need to look for this Halan person. Can we find this person out here? Warden. Nobles.
Powers unseen
Do a quick
uncover
save.
my path.
Okay, is there... Okay, we're not gonna talk to him yet. Let's go talk to Worsarian. Government has claims. The attackers were servitors. If you're not guilty, who stands to frame you? I want to find out what's going on here. Where should I start? She doesn't know. I must take my leave. Okay, there's no one else to talk to here, right? I can't talk to... Aristocrat. Okay, these are all just aristocrats. Sourback. I could talk. Precarious. We can flirt. Do you really believe they're guilty? Who would, apart from them, would have anything to aspire against me? Assailants placed were rare, high-functioning servitors.
The world will
Can't talk to those. We can't talk to them. Okay, the Gabraks are over here. There's Vincent. Toriana. I mean, normally the game's pretty good about indicating who I can speak to, and I definitely am not finding anyone. Alright, wish to hear your reasoning again. What do you make of this letter? All the salients were high-functioning servitors. Tell me about your son. How did you... Or tell me more about your job, Cornelius. And how did you manage to find these forged documents? Does House Warsarian have access to the Administratum? Cornelius, what's the reason for your true nervousness? Blah, blah, blah. Talk to the interrogator. Alright, he freaks out. What? My god. Alright, what was this friend that approached you? By the letter, okay, so it's just letters. Urbend, your son has been found in the courage... I'll be compassionate. Summon... I honestly think it might actually be, Mercarius. Like, okay, now that I want to come over here. Can I talk to you guys again about different things? Because... Where's Vincent? Vincent? Greetings, your ladyship. The Omniscient Grants I'm standing. Alright, and then... Okay, I can't do anything else. Okay, who do I think... I think it's probably the Sourbacks. I really do kind of think... Okay, let's go talk to Mercarius, and... I think I know who it is, but I'm so gonna make the wrong decision. We're gonna save. We're gonna talk to Drivestim. Oops, sorry. Wrong guy. There he is. Alright, I'm ready to pronounce my verdict. I shall find... I mean, they were the ones who cast it, but like... He really doesn't like me. I will not go against your despicable verdict. I will accept it. House Auerbach has never given you any reason to doubt her loyalty, and thus I will accept death with pride. This is an honor more than serving the likes of you. He raises his chin defiantly, and it seems as if he's suddenly looking down at you from a great height. Regina takes a breath to say something, but stops at the last moment. Her beautiful face does not express anything but frosty resignation. I don't understand. A shadow falls across Abelard's face. His tone is unwavering, but you hear a soft ring of regret. The noble dynasty and all its branches have been found guilty of heresy. By the order of the rogue trader, and the entire house will be executed. The sentence is to be carried out immediately. So, how do you think Joe costs? Oh no. Okay, I literally saved just before this. By order of the rogue trader, the members of House Sauerbach are sentenced to death for the heresy of crimes against House von Valencia's Trey dynasty. Oh my god. I don't... Oh my god. Why don't I have an option to just be like, it's cool, I'm gonna figure this out later, like actually find the culprit? As opposed to murdering one of my entire house. Like, that's the thing I don't get. When the nobles disperse, seated by the bloody performance, Abelard approaches you from his steps firm, Lord Captain. You have my thanks. A rogue trader should not have to waste time on matters that her servants and trustees can resolve, but in this case, your intervention was necessary, not just for the sake of my family, but for your trade dynasty as well. The Sourabacks were one of the finest families to come from the Expanse. They have served the Emperor for hundreds of years and have never at least none recorded. I don't... Okay. I need to look something up real fast, chat. I need to look something up real fast. Hold on. Okay, rogue trader. Mercerian quest. Okay, apparently, I think we can find... Okay, I'm going back really fast because I think we can find this person. I want to find this person. Because I don't have evidence. Like, that's like, I'm upset by this choice because I don't fucking have evidence against either of them. Okay, so hold on. Okay, I got the note. Okay, go downstairs.
Embrace true power.
Go downstairs. I am finding this person. Because I refuse... There they are! Oh my god! You... hidden bastard! Come here, you! Alright, a finely dressed man of middle years is kneeling in front of the altar, his palms folded in prayer, close to his face. The implant-free parts of his skin are a sickly blue color. The nobleman does not react to your presence. He does not lift his head, he does not blink, he does not even breathe. Only when you draw close do you realize that he is dead. Oh. Murder! Abelard looks at the man, his eyes grim. The colors of House Gaprak. I did not believe he decided to take his own life in such an extravagant way. As far as I know, there is a warden post here, but I do not see any wardens. The seneschal looks around. There is no one to ask about what happened here, or with whom this man spoke with before he died. I would like to ask Urband where the palace guard suddenly disappeared to. Heinrich leans towards the dead man, a familiar sight. There are poisons that rapidly damage the nervous system, causing paralytic spasms throughout the body once injected. The victim usually suffocates slowly and painfully, unable to call for help. I don't know if CC is available. Do you have a moment to read an Ulfar line? Do you want me to read the space? Like, I have one little quick line from Ulfar. Would you like me to just read it, or would you like to do it?
I'll read it.
Excellent.
What a surprise! You are versed in the art of underhanded murder. Have you often resorted to the coward's weapon in your life rather than fighting fair?
How dare you say that to Heinrichs?
I have all of my victims were enemies of the Imperium who could not have been reached by any other means. Would you prefer that they still be alive, my Lord Ulfar? O'Heinrichs meets the wolf's menacing gaze with dignity, ignoring the almost palpable wave of threat emanating from the angel of the Emperor. Okay, let's examine the body. You closely examine the body, but can identify the wounds. Okay. Jacket. You find a folded piece of paper inside, hiding behind a handkerchief embroidered with the initials HG. Make sure the rogue trader is attacked by someone loyal. It should appear as if it was all staged so that the Rosarian family escape. This is the last assignment. Soon your debt will be paid off in full. Okay, from an HG. Oh, that's his name. Okay, look around. You were almost certain the wardens are usually stationed nearby, but their post is empty. Where have they gone? This would be an excellent question to put to Governor Drivestem. Step away from the corpse. Oh, okay. Okay, hello? Okay, there we go. Can I loot the corpse? I cannot loot the corpse. Okay, well, let's go talk to Drivestem about this body that I just found then.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Drivestem. Sir? Governor, where are my guards? Someone, when you approach them, the conversation dies. What? Okay. So can I not talk to him about this? An unknown party, both framed House Worsarian for crimes most grave, is culpable for causing supply disruption. Okay. Can I not talk to him about this? I'm gonna go talk to everyone else. I just want to look. Okay, let's talk to... Oh, yes, we should talk to... You know what we should probably do? We should probably talk to his family members. Hello. Your dude died. The lords and ladies sumptuously dressed in their colors. Yeah, okay. She talks to you. I discovered a dead body, a member of your house, right here in my palace. He died kneeling in prayer. Toriana covers her mouth open with her hand in surprise and turning to her family looks at someone among them. Halan! It can't be. Helen? Was it? Tell me about him, Toriana. Helen was one of the lower-ranking members of House Gaprak. Despite his advanced age, he never held high office, but he was forever striving to better his position, even beyond his abilities. Many members of my house struggled to cope with the misfortune that befell Kiavagama and our families. Some members could not reconcile themselves to our new position. Helen was one of them. What could have happened to him? Toriana's visor, oculars, are fixed on the floor, her fingers restlessly... Excellent! I will be down in just a moment. All right, guys, dinner is ready, so let's finish this up and see what we've got. She's clenching her fans. Toriana, the time to keep silent is long gone. The future of the Von Valencius trade dynasty and your house are both at stake now. We lost Kiavagama, a truly devastating blow to every member of House Gaprak. I lost all hope for the future. Our kin lost their sense of purpose. We needed time to recover and chart a new course for ourselves. We were and still are more capable of doing that, but I will not deny it. The other houses have offered us their assistance for their own self-serving ends. Perhaps Helen decided to take them up on their offers and behind my back. The Seneschal bows ever so slightly and speaks quietly so that only you can hear. Lord Captain, if the Gapraks are perhaps only... Oh my god. The Gapraks, all or perhaps only some of them, are definitely involved. I suspect that they were not behind the plot against you. Halan Gaprak could be nothing more than a puppet in the hands of the deaf puppet master. We must expose whoever it is that we prevent this pestilence of heresy from spreading further. Alright, what do you suggest we do?
Interrogate the heads of the Derived Stone and Sourback houses. One of them must be pulling the strings here. Once we've uncovered new evidence, announce that the guilty party will be publicly executed. Before you pronounce the verdict, I suggest focusing on each house in your immediate or indictment speech. I suggest focusing on each house in your indictment speech, and I shall observe them. I have known these people for longer than you have. I will know all of the gestures, habits, and behavioral quirks. I'm sure that I will be able to determine which of them is responsible for the riots based on their behaviors. Okay. Alright, then I shall take my leave, and we shall do that next time. Good. I'm glad that we figured out what was going on, because I was like, no, there has to be this person. He told me there was a person, and I want to be able to talk to this person. So next time, we're going to conclude this trial and save House Worsarian and hopefully kill the actual appropriate people. Because, my goodness, yes, we will do a hard save. I did a quick save as well, but I'll do a hard save right now. Save. Save. Good. Now, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then I have some other filming that I need to do later. So I will take care of that, and I'll see you guys again probably tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be this or Monster Hunter, but you guys will find out because I'll make posts about it, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for joining me today. To everybody who donated and gifted memberships, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your generosity. Genuinely, it really does mean the most to me, so thank you guys so very, very much for that. And I hope you all have a wonderful hobby night. Bye, everybody.